Hey yo, what's up homie? What's up the meme gamer? I'm just getting some of the metadata done. I'll just be a second. Hey yo, what's up homie? What's up the meme gamer? Where's the Alaskan femboy? Hey yo, he'll be here shortly. I'm gonna be playing Ultra Kill for a short bit before we get to Underthemayo, but he will be showing up. Let me share the stream out and all that though. Hi, what's up guys? Yeah, I'm still doing the metadata. I'll just be another second guys. On VC and the stream. If you're asking about Nier, he will be showing up. I'm waiting for you, Nier. You let me... yeah, Nier will be here shortly. I was DMing him. I'm just sharing the stream out right now, and I'm going to play a bit of Ultra Kill for a short bit before we get started. But we will be watching some Mayo with Nier. I can get him in on VC once we get going. I just have to do one more thing. Because I forgot to do this. Like a dumbass. Alright, let's see here. Mayo screams bottom. Fucking... yeah, you want to get on VC whenever you want to, Nier, we can do that. Whenever you want to get on VC, though, Nier. I'm just about finished sharing the stream out and everything. Let's see here. I'll pull chat up. And well, in a second, dinner prepped. All good, homie. I'm going to play some Ultra Kill for a minute here anyway. So just hit me up whenever you're ready. And I will get the screen switched over for y'all. And pull chat up on my phone and shit too. I'm actually a gamer. I feel offended in current year. Fucking A. What you eating? Yeah, what are you making, Nier? There you are, femboy. Sup, guys? Yeah, what's up, everybody? I appreciate everyone stopping by the stream tonight, y'all. We'll get the screen switched over here in just a second. And I'll start up some Ultra Kill while we chill. Keep in mind, I'm probably going to be kind of garbage. So don't worry. Switch the screen over for y'all. I'll start up the game. Mayo, I guarantee it looks like Ludwig, the accursed from Bloodborne. I mean, he very well could, guys. That could be the most accurate description there is of him. Who fucking knows? I should probably switch my fucking... There we go. Switch my fucking Corsair profile over to the proper one for shooting things. Oh, I am definitely going to be trash at this, I can already tell. It's been a hot minute since I jumped back into Ultra Kill. Oh, Lord. I can already feel it. I can feel the rust. Alright. Maybe Quantum TV needs to... Ladies' ambition... Wait, something ladies' ambition to rest. Oh, good Lord. Alright. Well, not as bad as I thought I would be, but maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Where the fuck is this last boy? Oh, he's dead. Oh, you fuckers. Hello. Remember, guys, pistol too OP. The pistol in Ultra Kill is just far too overpowered. Serenity, stop insulting preschooler intelligence. Ready when you are, Psycho? Alright. I'll at least get over to... Where the fuck is Discord? Oot doot doot. You can just hop in the, you can just hop in this one whenever you're ready, Nier. I'll lower it back down to 2. You can hop in here. Whenever you're ready. You can just hop in there. I am hot shit at this game. And I mean that in a bad way. I am just garbage. Oh, hi, Nier. I can screen share this with you if you want. If you want to see how painfully bad I am.
I already know how bad you are.
Fair enough. I don't have nearly 100 hours or whatever the fuck you said you have on this game.
Oh, I have like 93.
Yeah, close to 100. I probably have more than that on Doom Eternal, but most of that was on fucking PS4, I'm not gonna lie. So, my skills on fucking mouse and keyboard aren't the most refined.
Damn, skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue plus L plus ratio.
Yo, it's the Alaskan femboy. Yeah,
Ayo. Yeah, we'll be watching some Mayo soon. I just wanted to chill with the guy. Oh, and we dead. The floating baby face fuckers got me. Wave 7, I'm good.
At least you got past Mischief's highest wave.
Yeah, my highest wave is like 26 or 27. Where the fuck is, goddamn.
Is that on Violent?
No, it is not on Violent.
Still better than Mischief.
Share screen. I'll just share the screen. You don't need to actually fucking hear it. It's not the mod I want. But yeah, I'm great at this game. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I was actually getting okay at it at one point, but then I just stopped playing it.
Why do you stop playing it? You never stop playing Ultra Kill.
Because I'm busy. I have a life.
Why do you have a life? That's overrated.
Yeah, I'm not a real gamer. I have a life.
You're not a real gamer.
What the fuck is this last dude? Oh, it's you. I swear to fuck, you guys just don't die from things sometimes.
Nier's quiet. I can't hear him.
Oh, yeah. I can, I forgot OBS was set here near talk, so I can see how loud you are.
Hello.
Okay, keep talking.
Beans.
Okay, turn you up a little more, and I can just turn the music down some, and we'll be good.
Penis. Can you hear me? Can you hear me when I say penis?
You should be good. You're pretty close to the yellow here. As long as the music's not too loud and you guys can hear Nier.
Big pee-pee.
What's up, y'all? What's up, that PlayStation gamer? I appreciate you showing up. Hey, Lo-Fi,
hear
everybody.
me? Let's go. You
Can hear me?
me.
Alright, you can hear Nier a lot better. I forgot I had, like, the desktop turned way the fuck down and shit earlier. So it's like, oh yeah, I gotta turn that up for Nier. Otherwise nobody's gonna be able to hear you. Your beautiful voice.
Oh yeah, how does my mic sound, by the way? Because I remember I was checking out the previous stream.
Yeah,
and
you
my
were
mic sounded
you were a little choppier for some reason. You sound fine now. You sound like normal.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, do you know what that was about? Because I meant to ask you about that after stream, but I forgot.
It might have to do with the fact that my fan was on because it was hot in my room. I had to turn it on.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, to be fair, I stream a lot with my fan. I don't, like, you can definitely notice it, but it's not, like, really, it's very in the background. It doesn't, like, fuck with the feed or the microphone too much. Remember, guys, Ultra Kill is a mindless shooter.
Mindless shooter, even though my highest wave is wave 12 on violent, and I only have the pistol and the shotgun. No mods, no nail gun, no rail cannon, no V2 arm, no grappling hook. What are you, stupid?
Oh, that's right, I have the grappling hook. I can use that. I forgot about you. Thanks for reminding me, dude.
Yeah, once you figure out the grappling hook, it's really good.
Oh yeah, like I remember I was using it kind of effectively. Like I was learning it. I just forgot about it. Like last time I played this game was probably for, what was it, the Amazing Lucas video I put out. And that gameplay I used a little while, like I made a little while ago, so yeah. I got keyboard today with a screen built in that shows the PC temps. That is pretty cool, actually. I would like something like that. Fuck.
It can get hot in Alaska? Yeah, it can. You underestimate Alaska. Yeah, it can get really hot here as well. And really cold too. It gets really hot in Alaska, just as it gets really cold here as well.
That's fair. I'm from Canada, so I understand that plight. It can get hot and cold here.
A fun fact about the malicious face: you can just grapple towards it and then shotgun swap. You can just like two-shot it.
I've noticed the shotgun is really good on them up close. I just don't think to grapple to them yet. Oh, there you are, and there you go. Oh Jesus! Oh, one of the fucking statue guys. I don't remember what they're called.
Cerberus.
Yeah. And he's dead.
Yeah, it's either the Cerberus or the Swords Machine or the Mind Flayers that just kill me every time.
For me, it is a lot of the time those malicious faces. I think they can fuck me up for some reason. I get. I don't know how to explain it. I overthink the situation and I started like jumping around too much, and then they just get me with a blast.
Oh yeah, it's an easy strat. You just grapple towards them and then shotgun swap. That kills them like really quick.
Yeah, the problem is I just overthink it. That's really it.
Simply a difference in skill.
Skill issue.
Exactly.
L plus ratio plus maidenless.
Plus, you play on standard.
I mean, I'm still learning the game, goddamn. I mean, you can go and look at my, I can show you my fucking, stats for, like, each mission. They're dog water. I don't think I got anything above an A, to be fair.
I'd hate to see you try to perfect every level and get the P rank each time.
Oh, the thing is,
you know what happens when you get P rank on every single level on Act 1?
Yeah, you unlock like a secret boss or some shit, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he gave me like 100 or 200 or 300 hours with the game on mouse and keyboard. I could probably actually do that. I gotta learn the fucking game though. Like, it took me a while to get to the level I was with Doom Eternal, and even then, there was one master level that I just could never fucking get.
Damn.
Oh, hello. We're gonna die. Give me blood. Hi, friendo. Alright, let's look at chat for a second. Man, this roast came out good. Oh, this pot roast, that's right. You said you were making dinner, PlayStation Gamer. Didn't understand what you were saying for a second. Oh, God. Those fucking, these things, the angel things, I fucking hate you. Oh, God. I don't remember what the fuck they're called.
What?
Okay, I can't remember what they're called. The things that look like they got angel wings on them. And they've got that giant glowing AoE effect.
The giant.
If I see another one, I'll show you. It's not the malicious face, and it's not the drone. It's one of the other flying enemies.
Oh, you're talking about the virtues.
Yeah.
The ones that look like angels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they look like a fucking biblically accurate angel, too. It's like a weird fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, guys, by the way, according to that dude in Dr. Drag's comment section, when we were talking about, like, video games are political, apparently, according to him, this is coming from him, by the way, I quote this dude. A war where machines killed off humanity to harvest their blood as a fuel source, apparently that's political.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I shit you not, bro.
So, okay, there's this really interesting book about, like, it's not related at all to Jurassic Park, but it's just, like, dinosaurs. I can't remember. I just saw ads for it, but it was, like, some novel about dinosaurs, like, in the modern day, just taking over. And it was, like, the military versus dinosaurs, basically. It's very weird. I'm like, I struggle to see how this is any sort of political agenda behind it. It's just people shooting dinosaurs.
Yeah, dude. He sounds like one of those motherfuckers that'd be like, yeah, everything is political, don't you know?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, my asshole is political.
There's politics in my cereal.
Where the Alaskan man at? I'm right here, Sir Chubbs. Oh,
Yeah.
and Dr. Drag's here. Speak of the devil.
Oh,
Dr.
good
Drag's
lord.
here.
That's the video I was watching with the comment section on there.
Yeah.
Sir Chubbs, Alaska Man. Yeah, he here. I remember Mayo's Sekiro video. That was one of his worst takes. Then he released his... Dude, I don't watch a lot of Mayo shit. I just know it's awful because after I started trying to watch his Halo shit, it fucking pissed me off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. This is how you fall to your death. Yeah, I'll probably end it.
Have you ever done,
game.
have you ever done slam storage?
The fuck is that? What?
In Ultra Kill, you never done slam storage?
I don't know what that is, no.
It's when you cling onto a wall, ground slam, but right when you ground slam, well, you don't hit the ground, but once you cling to that wall and ground slam, you immediately jump right afterwards, and then jump again once you land, and it just takes you right up in the air.
Wait, maybe I did that on accident once. Hang on.
Yeah, you cling to that wall,
Okay,
and then
fuck.
ground slam. You gotta like jump right when you try to do the ground slam.
Okay, alright, we're gonna get this.
You got this, bro.
Alright, Oh wait, I have to actually hold it down to do the entire slam. Oh, I did do this before on accident. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I went even higher last time. Oh,
yeah.
shit. That's fucking hilarious.
Sometimes you can just slam storage in order to cheese a lot of arenas, but that's until the mind flayers come in.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I did that totally on accident once, and Rice was in VC with me watching me play. And he was like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, yeah, I just went like 3 miles. Like, I went above the score screen there.
Yeah.
I went way up there.
Yeah, I think like people said it's like a bug, you know, but then I'm pretty sure the dev was just like, nah, bro, it's a feature.
Good, he's one of those people. I like him.
Yeah.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Oh, I'm so good with the grappling hook.
Well, maybe it wasn't the dev, but it's like Slam Storage became so beloved by the community that they basically just like considered it a feature rather than a bug.
I mean, that's the way to do it. I love this when they're all caught on there screaming.
Oh yeah.
I love their screams, dude. They're fucking
Yeah, I
the
do
fodder
too.
enemy screams are hilarious.
They are. It's funny. I like just going out of the arena zone and grappling onto the fodder and just jumping off of them, making every one of them scream.
I've done that with like the last enemy. I like jump up and I'm like, come here. And they're just gone. Oh god. Oh, I'm still shit with coins. Ricochets, I am Garbo. Ow. Yeah, I still can't imagine trying to fight like Gabriel or V2, either fight with V2 with just the pistol, like any of them, really.
Let me try that right now, actually. I'm gonna boot up Ultra Kill and try fighting Gabriel with only the pistol.
Like, tell me how that goes. You're better at the game than me for sure.
What's up, guys? I am Brother Nier, and I have 93 hours on Ultra Kill. So, I am going to challenge Mayo's take and fight Gabriel with only the charge shot.
I just wish he could keep that same energy and admit when he was wrong on something like that, because he's called other people out for their shitty takes on, like, Doom Eternal when they were wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you ever see that when I made that video on him? Like, his entire Discord server was coping.
Oh, I didn't see the Discord server, I just saw his community post.
Yeah, I think that was on the same timeline as the community post. Like, his entire Discord was coping over my video.
You love to see it, goddamn.
Dude, I kid you not when I say this. One of Underthemayo's Discord members, when they saw my video, they thought, "Hey, I think this is the same dude that made that Griffin video. So let me go do some research real quick."
I think I saw that comment.
Yeah, yeah, and like, he's like, "I'm sorry, guys. Brother Nier and Nier Fanboy are not the same person." Like,
Wait,
bro,
Wait, what?
dude, imagine taking so much time out of your life trying to research how we may or may not be the same person, and through hearing both of our voices and our mic qualities and how we do videos, you consider that we're different people.
Like, all I had to do was look at the name of the video in Griffin's thumbnail or whatever the fuck back when because I had to go look at his response video. I didn't know there was a re-upload, right? When I found your other channel, I had to go look at the name of that one. It was like Nier Fanboy or whatever, and then this one's like Brother Nier 2.0. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the same guy. that's the same fucking guy.
All he had to do was look at my name.
That's fucking easy as shit. Like, there's no way you could fail that hard.
Yeah, Misty, that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dude that's like, yeah, totally not the same person, guys.
That's fucking stupid.
mean, that should pretty much tell you like the IQ of the average Mayo fan. Dude,
Yeah.
right when I say it, Mario
Oh.
posts average Mayo fan in the chat.
God, I accidentally just did the thing near
And
when
what thing?
the fly up into the air thing.
Oh, the slam storage.
Yes, that slam storage.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
All right, I'm gonna fight Gabriel now.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes, goddamn. I'll look at chat here for a second. The Underthemayo guy seems like a troll. He's not. He is not a troll.
No, he is not a troll.
He is 110% legit. That's what's sad.
No, like that is like a fact. He is not a troll at all.
I just realized the game could be.
All right, I'm only using the pistol.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. See how long he lasts, y'all. Or what am I saying? You're gonna nail it.
Foolishness, machine. Foolishness.
What am I saying? You're gonna beat him first try with the pistol because it's that good.
Shit. I'm dead. I tried only. Yeah, I tried only using pistol, guys. I'm dead. I died on his first phase.
I like how I like how as soon as you bring up slam storage, I've done it accidentally now like 3 times.
That's pretty funny.
It is. You've jinxed it into my existence.
They are sheep. They need to be told what to believe. Exactly. It doesn't matter what they say. The average Mayo fan will just believe him regardless of evidence.
Oh, it's like
That
the
says
average
why.
fucking Griffin stan.
Oh yeah.
It's like they just take him as like their Lord and Savior's fucking word, and it's like, bruh, you can have an opinion.
I have this one screenshot that's like when there was this secret chat with Griffin's friends, and one of the mods was talking about me. He's like, oh yeah, I saw that video he made on you, Griffin. He's like, he constantly lies in that video. He says that mods didn't do anything, and like all the members were, you know, unruly. And I'm just like, bro, I literally showed evidence that that's true. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the video.
Like, even, you know that guy that Mischief shouted out in his video when he talked about the Griffin drama? Even that dude. That dude pretty much confirmed that that was true.
Are you talking about the other guy that made a video on the Griffin drama as well, besides you and Mischief? Like, there was one guy that you talked about in your video.
That Delio guy, I think his name is.
Okay, see, I watched Mischief's video like once, so I barely remember it.
Yeah.
So to be fair, his whole video came off as a little simpy for Griff.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It did. Remember Aura Storm? Oh yeah.
Rip.
Aura Storm.
Ripperoni. Wave 15,
yeah.
y'all.
That Aura Storm guy, that's like, oh, why are you doing this, bro? Griffin's literally right. Actman's a hypocrite. He contradicts himself 24/7 in his COD Vanguard review. Like, what? Oh yeah, he was in that stream as well with me and Mofo and Psycho.
Oh, Jesus H fucking Christ. Yeah, no. I find it kind of ironic, though, that, like, the average, Griffin fan stands, like, every single thing that he says, when Griffin's, like, one of those people that always calls out, like, other YouTubers and their fan bases for just blindly following them. And it's like, Griffin, bro, you're one of the worst examples of that.
Yeah. It's just that sheer lack of self-awareness he has.
Oh, for sure. It's fucking bad.
It's like in that one stream where you were watching his response to Wheezy about modern Call of Duty, where he complains about pay to win.
Yeah. That, literally, he was complaining about the whole pay to win thing. It's like, Griffin, you're the first one to bitch about other people talking about how they spend their money. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Griffin's a weird person. Yeah, pretty much. He's a very interesting person, to say the very least.
Yeah, and I'll be the
Alex,
first one to admit that I still enjoy his content, but the guy's fucked.
Alex got 9.4k views in 3 days on his newest video. That's terrible, because he's got like 161k subs. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, that's not the greatest for the size that he's grown to be
That's what
fair.
that's what I was talking about. That it's a bad idea for a giant YouTube channel to shout someone out and make
You
people
want to know
subscribe
what
to him.
makes that richer? I don't know if you saw it on YouTube, but he made he put out a tweet about like other people making videos on the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial and how they were gaining tons of views and subs from it. And he was like, the problem with that is they aren't subbing for their original content or whatever. And it's like, bro,
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah, I saw that. The lack of self-awareness is disturbing.
It's like, bro, you literally got over 100,000 subs because of a drama.
You got that many subs because a big YouTuber shouted you out.
Yeah, well, I would say it was like 80 or 70 to 80% Act Man, and then 20% just the Streisand effect of the drama.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's find Mayo's fucking Sifu thing, and I'll actually screen share with you when I start that up.
Where did we leave off?
I have it written down. It was like 14 something, 1452, I think.
All right.
So let me find that timestamp.
Also, there's no volume.
I
on
know.
your screen
I
share.
gotta switch it over yet. I know. Don't worry. I'm still getting the timestamp. It's 1450 something. So let's just go here. I gotta turn the music off, and I gotta actually screen share with you.
All right.
Going to I'm stupid. Okay.
You're literally calling yourself out. Pretty much. When he says like, "Oh yeah, they're not subbing for their original content." Yeah, that's pretty much you, bro.
Wait, what the fuck?
How many people are watching?
We got 8 viewers at the moment. Alex has peaked, yeah. Goddamn. All right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
there we go.
if you're referring to autism, yeah, I'd agree.
Alex has peaked as in, like, he's hit his peak. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to say. That's what I'm taking out of it. Now, I have to quickly check how the audio is for this. Oh, wait, Nier, can you talk for a second?
Penis.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're still there. Alright. Let's see how loud this is.
Strikes can lead to combos in the double digits. This tech in Sifu is a fighting game player's dream. If Sifu had a style meter and a ranking system,
I'm still balancing the audio, Mayo, and you're already fucking up. God damn. Alright, say one more thing here, Nier.
Penis.
Okay, I can leave you up a little bit, and I can leave him down a little bit. That should be good. Let me know if the audio is good here, y'all.
would have had to redo my style combos in the
Wait,
double
can you go back 5
digits.
seconds?
This
I went
tech
back
in
10.
Sifu is a fighting game player's dream. If Sifu had a style meter and a ranking system, I would have had to redo my style meter video to include it because it represents so much of what I think makes for a rewarding and challenging combat experience.
It's literally right there.
Yeah.
The self-awareness.
Also, the double standards are once again showing because what makes DMC or Bayonetta or Ultra Kill any different?
Nothing other than Mayo's fucking view on the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
It's just my video just keeps aging like fine wine every time he just keeps mentioning stuff like this.
Fine wine. God
Fine
damn.
wine.
I first came here because of the whole quantum thing, but I stay for the vibes. Well, I appreciate that, man. I know the quantum shit did blow me up a bit, but I appreciate everybody that stays for the rest of the content. I just felt like calling it quantum for being a piece of shit. But yeah, fucking the double standards of Mayo, they're just boundless.
Yeah, it's like what Misfit said last stream. He should just call himself Double Standards for transparency reasons.
He's not wrong. God damn.
Yeah.
Mastering the different tools at your disposal is the key to success. Becoming a badass at this game means you're playing in a flashy, creative, and fun way. The game doesn't want you to just look for
Pause.
You could say the same thing about Ultra Kill.
Or DMC.
Yeah, I've seen literally, you had a bunch of gameplay of it in that video, and it's like, I'm not playing it, sure, but it's like, it doesn't look like just mindless fucking button mashing, and the style meter is arbitrary.
No, and the thing is, like, he's talking about, like, being flashy and stylish in the game, right? What makes DMC any different? DMC literally encourages you to play that way.
Yeah. Fucking PlayStation Gamer in the chat, under the standards. That's a good one.
Yeah.
God damn.
Most people just call him under the cum jar for obvious reasons.
It's fucking gross. God damn. Oh, Jesus.
one or two moves that work all the time. It wants you to learn its systems and engage with them. On top of
DMC.
the performance
Also a double standard, because God of War literally lets you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't play a lot of the old ones, but I have the trilogy case right here for the old 3 on PS3. And, yeah, you can just do the same combos to kill most things.
Mm-hmm.
resulting in success and super stylish combat, you're awarded more points if you can keep your multiplier going. Getting hit reduces
DMC! It's literally DMC!
Yeah, it just sounds like he's describing that. Everything you've told me
Exactly.
about the game, and I'm like, this is applicable to both of those.
Exactly. I'm telling you, right here, it's just further proof that he's illiterate. He just does not understand that he's contradicting himself.
Sifu looks boring. I'll be honest, it does actually look kind of entertaining to me. But I'm not going to go out of my way to get it on my computer when it's attached to Epic Game Store.
Yeah, that's like my biggest gripe with this game is that it's an Epic exclusive.
Yup. Like, I might have actually given it more of a chance if it was on Steam, or hell, literally anywhere else but Epic.
Yeah. The Fortnite Club, bro.
Yeah. Gotta get on the fucking Fortnite store.
multiplier, so that's a nice incentive to maintain good defense and not overextend. Higher point totals will unlock upgrades for structure and focus regain, with the most expensive
DMC.
upgrade being increased structure damage for parries.
DMC.
I love how the whole
Royal Guard.
I love how the whole structure system just goes over his head, that it's basically the same thing as Sekira's parrying shit.
Yeah, and that whole thing about like the biggest upgrade being like making more parries more useful. It's literally DMC's Royal Guard.
Oh my god. We got
Because in the older DMC games, and I'm assuming 5 because I haven't played it yet, but I will. I'm assuming in that game too, you can upgrade your Royal Guard.
Yeah, I gotta play more Devil May Cry, because the more I look at those games, the more it's like, this actually looks fun. They look like fun hack and slash kind of things.
I'd say what you want to do is play DMC 1, skip DMC 2 because it's broken, and then play DMC 3, 4, and
Yeah, you were
5.
saying that. Also, fucking Ice Nick in the chat? I'm just gonna call you Ice Nick. Yakuza at home. We got Yakuza at home. Yeah, that's... Oh, goddamn. Sifu
That is actually something I brought up. Since he likes Sifu so much, it does look very similar to Yakuza. He'd probably like Yakuza.
Yeah, it does look similar. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, fucking hell. Sifu just looks like boring DMC, which goes over Mayo's head, but he likes Sifu more, and double standards. Yeah. Double standards. I mean, same thing with, like, Mayo's fucking, same thing with Mayo and Doom Eternal and Halo. You can literally just point out examples of him doing that all day, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's even a taunt button that doubles your multiplier, so if you get hit, try to find an
Oh my
opportunity
God!
Taunts.
DMC! It's literally DMC!
That's also a thing that was in, like, I know that's a thing in certain fighting games. It was definitely in Def Jam, Fight for New York, for anybody that remembers that fucking game. It's literally just a fighting game mechanic.
DMC 5. You literally taunt at enemies after you do a stylish combo. Boom, your style meter goes off the charts.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, that's just sad that he doesn't see that.
a taunt. Careful, it has long recovery, which can be animation cancelled, yes. but the game is
DMC.
quite difficult. Sifu is a roguelite, meaning you're supposed to try to
And the
Oh
fact,
boy, here we go.
the fact that he tries comparing this more and more to Sekiro than he does anything else as well.
Yeah, but here we go, man. Most of his criticisms here are the roguelike aspects of the game, which is just, what did you expect?
But Mayo, you bought a roguelike game. It's just like buying Halo and then complaining that it's Halo.
Yeah. I mean, he did
Fun.
essentially that.
He did.
You can die and start over using your unlocked abilities and accumulated knowledge to help you get further. I think that's a good place to start mixing praise with points of criticism because it's the defining feature of the game and requires some explaining. New moves must be purchased with XP and then repurchased 5 times to make them permanent. That means if you buy something like Snap Kick, but you don't perma-unlock it, when you lose all your lives and start the level over, you will not have Snap Kick anymore. I understand what they're going for here, and I think once you're a mid to high level player it works well, but for a new player I think it creates way too much pressure to grind out one move at a time. If you find a move you like, you gotta keep unlocking it every time you restart a level, so you should just dump all your XP into that one move so it becomes permanent. Well, once you're thinking like that, it doesn't make any sense to buy other moves and experiment with all the other options.
So, TLDR, this just sounds like he's kind of bitching about the replay factor of a roguelike game.
Actually, it's not even that. Well, it is part of it, but like, I'm looking at the prices of like all these moves that you have to buy in order to perma unlock. Like, what would be the problem of just spending the rest of your XP on other moves so that you can also permanently unlock them quicker than before? Because essentially, you're just wasting your XP at that point. Because you're only grinding for one specific move. Why not grind for multiple?
Yeah. You could do like 2 at a time or something, or 3 at a time even. I mean, these don't
2 or
look
3
that,
at a time.
these don't look that bad. 500
Yeah,
XP,
'cause
like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's literally half of what he has right now. He could probably get like 2 or 3 more with that much.
No groundbreaking next-gen fun, 0 out of 10. It wasn't instantly OP, 0 out of 10, exactly. Mayo hates Dying Light as well. His video on Dying Light, yeah, I've watched most of it. I think Griffin was watching it on stream, and it was awful. I bought Just Dance, and it wants me to dance, 0 out of 10. Not what... It's basically Mayo with most of the fucking games he critiques.
Yeah, pretty much.
It feels like the smartest thing to do is to just pick one, perma-unlock it, and then pick another. Why unlock 5 or 6 different
No, not
moves
really.
when I'm
Do 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Honestly, that just sounds like what's best here from what I'm seeing.
learning the game and getting my ass kicked when I'm just gonna lose them all anyway? It feels
It's a
bit
roguelike.
confused. I think maybe the upcoming easy
It's actually
mode
another
should have a
thing. If he really wanted to experiment with all these moves, why not just unlock them? What's stopping you from experimenting with those moves? Oh, you die. Well, boo-hoo. Just unlock them again.
Yeah, like, it's literally, like I said, it's like, that's part of the replay factor of a roguelike game, is being set back and having to unlock stuff again.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I only know that because really the only roguelike game I've ever played that much of was The Binding of Isaac, guys, so...
Dude, this guy would hate Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, fuck. From what I've seen of it, like, I hung out with a streamer playing it for a good while. I was talking to him about the game and all that, and it looks fun. I can just imagine Mayo.
He's mad that the roguelike is a roguelike. Pretty much. That's where most of his criticisms come in, is that, oh yeah, Sifu's a roguelike. I don't like roguelikes. I'm just like, why did you buy it?
Well, because I like all the other interesting intrinsic mechanics, okay? To get used to the roguelike aspect because it's not going away. Or find another
Oh,
game.
you mean this? You mean the same kind of mechanics that games like Ultra Kill, DMC, Bayonetta, Ninja Gaiden, and so many more games have that you don't like?
Fuck's sakes, Mayo.
reduced perma-unlock cost, maybe 3 instead of 5 to encourage more experimentation. Every time you die, you get older.
It
The
is
first death
encouraging
adds 1 year to
experimentation.
your age. The second adds 2.
Yeah, I don't see anything discouraging you from spending XP here.
Oh yeah, I wanna permanently unlock one move so I don't have to grind for it all over again. Just do it for multiple moves. You have enough XP for it.
Literally, you do 1 or 2 at a time, or like yeah, you do 2, maybe 3 at a time, and you permanently unlock those, and then you just move on to the next ones that you like. And if you
Isn't this
die, I mean, big whoop.
this is coming this is coming from the same guy that bitched about Bayonetta's starting moveset being too big.
You died, get good, yeah. Well,
I
he
mean,
doesn't.
that's essentially every single roguelike. You died, get good. Like even in Risk of Rain 2, every time you die, you get this like death message that's like, haha, you're a scrub.
It's exponential. Once you're crossing into Death 6, you're getting old really fast. When you're in your 70s, you'll hit the limit and the level is over. The age you finish the first level at is carried over to the second. So if you're starting level 2
Yeah,
at
it's a
age
roguelike.
30 and you die of old age, you restart at age 30. You take this as far as you can go through 5 levels, until you realize you're simply too old to have a chance, and you go back to an earlier level, trying to get out fairly young once you know what you're doing. As you get older, your character starts doing more damage. The trade-off is that you have less HP, and certain upgrades get locked off. Here at the shrine, you can't unlock these upgrades past the age number above each one. But what about the unlockable attacks? Each tier is locked past certain ages. Once you're older than 29, you can't unlock anything from the bottom tier. But there's nothing here to indicate that. New players might want something from that tier, but buy something else first, and then they hit age 30 and they're locked out. It would be nice to at least know there's a limit. The game should probably be updated to have those age limits listed.
I mean, I guess that's not exactly a bad criticism. I can see that.
It's more so like as you keep playing the game, you know now that
Yeah.
once you get these like moves locked behind this because of your age, then you know now that if you're on a certain age, you can't get them. So like that's more of like
It
you
is,
played it enough, you know
yeah.
that's a thing.
It is, yeah, I can see what you're saying, Nier. It's just, it's a problem of, like, learning the game. That's just part of the game that you need to learn, but I can semi-see what he's trying to say here, at least.
Yeah.
But still, skill issue.
It's all a very interesting system, one that requires mastery. It's certainly gonna turn off a lot of players because you'll probably get to level 3 at an old age and you'll run into a wall of frustration, realizing you need to start over after hours of just trying to get where you are. And it feels like if
It's
you are
almost
really
as if it's
getting
roguelike.
I mean, yeah, this, again, it's just, that's the replay
I
factor.
literally I've literally seen multiple comments from Mayo himself that he's like he straight up just admits he doesn't like roguelikes at all. So why in the absolute fuck did he buy this game?
Oh no, it's like, how did he not see the red orbs in the store, Nier?
That that is what pissed off my friend Loon the most, is that he said that it forces you to play a sabotage version of the game because you got the bonus orbs, but you can literally untick the orbs on the DLC section.
Like, that should show everybody here that Mayo pretty much does no, like, fundamental research on a game when he's fucking buying it. He doesn't look at the store, he doesn't look at what the fucking game's about. That's where he just sees it and he's like, oh, I'm gonna play.
Yeah, he's pretty much a charlatan. That's what it is. He's a charlatan.
God fucking damn.
what you're doing wrong, there's nothing to help you. There's no training mode except against a single enemy type, no unlockable boss training either. You gotta grind it out. Sifu, in my experience, starts off fun for the first hours, becomes close to miserable for a few more, and then evens out for the most part.
This is his game of year.
Yeah.
Oh,
welcome
God.
welcome to roguelike games, buddy.
Welcome to Baron World, buddy. Get the fuck out.
The issue is that the difficulty doesn't feel gradual. Level 2 throws large groups of enemies at you, and several of the most difficult to learn enemies in the game. Enemies with
This coming from
multiple-
the same guy that's like, you want games to push you out of your comfort zone. Yeah, okay, buddy.
he said the difficulty doesn't feel gradual. I mean, you could argue that with part of the, like, wasn't the DLC Doom Eternal Forgotten Gods DLC or whatever, like the first one really ramp up the difficulty from the original game? Because I didn't actually get to play the DLCs yet.
That's literally like the number one thing that Tag 1 was praised for, was because of how challenging it was. So,
And it's like you could argue that that didn't, progress the difficulty gradually enough. It was just like
it's more so
he's basically saying the pacing of the difficulty was off here, and it's like you could argue that there too.
it's more so like I think difficulties in games like Sifu or Risk of Rain 2 are kind of useless, because this is actually something I can criticize Risk of Rain 2 for, is that Risk of Rain 2 has 3 different difficulties. Just don't play on the easy or medium mode. You got to go like straight to the hard mode, because if you play on, well, I guess you can play on Rainstorm, but if you play on Drizzle, you'll learn nothing from the game, because you won't beat Monsoon mode if you play on Drizzle.
Fair enough.
Like it's like the game wants you to adapt to like how hard it is, how challenging it is. It wants you to adapt, and having an easy mode, which Mayo later on advocates for this game, and then it happens, and then he gets all bitchy about it.
Yeah,
Having
we'll
an easy
We'll
mode,
get to that.
yeah, that's something that's like, why would you want it in a game like this? Why not just adapt to it? It's like Dark Souls,
I
you know?
don't. Yeah, I understand and 100% agree, because I enjoy games that push me and challenge me to the nth degree like that. I don't want that in every single game. Don't get me wrong. Like a game like Civ 5, I go back and play. I play that on easier difficulties because I just want to sit back and conquer the world, you know? But a game like Doom Eternal, or like, even going to the old school Halos or Ultra Kill, anything like that, I like a good challenge in strategy involved in that, basically.
Remember, guys, this is the same dude that complained that DMC5 has locked difficulties.
Yeah. Tag 1 is not even that hard. I didn't get to playing them. I'm just going from community reception that I heard. I've played a shit ton of like the base game in Doom Eternal, and I played a shit ton of the master levels. There was one that I couldn't quite get through though. I got really good at it by the end, but there was just one part I was stuck at. Oh fuck, what level was it? I can't remember.
Was it the Blood Swamps?
No. Fucking fuck. It was one of the base game master levels, if you know what I mean. Like,
Mars Core?
no, I don't think it was Mars Core. It
Super Gore Nest?
was it Exaltia or something like that? Like it starts off. Fucking hell. It's not Super Gore Nest. I think it was like Exaltia. It starts off at one of those like Sentinel areas, if you know what I mean, and one of the fights is immediately bombastic, and right after it you fight a fucking Marauder. It's one of the first ones that throws 2 Marauders at you too. I remember that. I couldn't tell you.
Tarasnabad?
Oh yes, it's that one. Yep.
Tarasnabad?
Yeah, yep, that was that one. There was one part like near the end of that one, or like 2/3 of the way in, that I just got stuck at. It throws a shit ton of stuff at you, and eventually like some fucking what are they called? Some fucking goddamn, I'm forgetting, Barons of Hell and shit at you all in this one small little room, and you get a shit ton of those little fucker. I'm getting bad with the names. I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, I couldn't get past that mission.
Yeah.
Full attack options with different
Get down.
timings, attacks that break your structure, and low attacks. Some have long-range weapons, including the boss, who is a lot of work to figure out. When you get to him, you're probably close to death and you'll die and have to restart the entire level. Level 2's
That's a fucking roguelike. Oh my god.
shortcut doesn't go to the boss. You still have several difficult combat rooms and mini-boss encounters to go through every time. It's brutal. I can honestly say I didn't enjoy my time here, because when...
And yet he beat the game deathless and he loved it.
Yeah, this is the same guy that beat it deathless, but he's complaining about how hard and challenging this game is. Like, why are you complaining about the challenges if you literally beat this game deathless?
Yeah, I don't even know. How is this his game of the year? Yeah, that's the question. And we're only like halfway through this video, and there's still another fucking video.
Yeah, and that entire video is dedicated to the easy mode they added in.
Yeah, guys, it was Taras Nabad. If I remember correctly, it was Taras Nabad.
Alright.
And I'm not, like, trying to bitch about Doom Eternal's difficulty. It's just that one I couldn't get past on Nightmare. God damn.
Whenever I died to the boss, I felt like it was because I didn't have enough time to figure him out. I wasn't playing well enough yet. I wanted to have another chance at him right away, but I had to push through like 7 other fights under the pressure of trying not to lose lives just to have a shot at him again. It's the same feeling I got from Dark Souls, where I would die
Here we go.
to a boss I didn't understand, and the game sent me back to the last campfire, and I had to make it through a bunch of fights I already beat and didn't want to do anymore.
Run past them, bro. That's literally what everyone does. Are you, wait.
I think I can apply this logic to the Marauder in Doom Eternal, because there were so many people that played Doom Eternal that could not beat the Marauder because they couldn't understand its mechanics.
Yeah, and he bitched at them for it. And
Yeah.
also, he's kind of... I think this kind of projects how Mayo plays Souls games, guys. Because if you heard him just there, he said he'll respawn at the campfire and then have to go through a bunch of fights that he just went through and doesn't want to already. Most people that I know that play Souls games, when they're at a boss fight like that, they just run past everything to get to the boss. They don't fight everything every single time. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this kind of design is universally bad, it has its fans, but I don't like it when you're dealing with some technical bosses that take multiple attempts to even develop a strategy against. Level 2 feels
Again, I can literally apply that logic to the Marauder in Doom
Yes,
Eternal.
you can. You can apply that to a lot of the, like, the Marauder as well as some of the bosses. Like, what's that first, like, actual boss you fight in Doom Eternal that really fucking... He's got the weird whips and everything. You're in that big gladiator arena, yeah. That boss. That one gave me a hard time the first time I fought him.
You can... All of this, like, criticism that Mayo is making, you can literally apply it to his favorite game of all time, Doom Eternal.
Oh, I do have to preface for everybody, like, the only difficulty I play Doom Eternal on is Nightmare. So when I say I struggle, I mean I'm not bitching out on an easy mode.
Mayo is the game journalist he swore to destroy.
Literally. You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
This game is the Dark Souls of graphic novels. Damn.
I don't like it, but you think it's the best game of 2020? Yeah, you ain't keeping that same energy.
All or nothing. Like, learn all this shit now, or don't even bother continuing.
That's Doom Eternal.
Yeah, don't you literally get only one tip for every demon? Or almost every demon?
You literally get, like, one tip for, like, any, like, I think it's any demon that's not, like, a fodder enemy, or, like, maybe there's ones for certain fodder enemies, I can't remember. And you get certain ones for, like, weapon mods, I think. They're like, this is how you use this dumb thing, and then that's it. Yeah. Other than that, it's just loading screen tips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Like... You know, Mayo has better guides than Doom Eternal gives you, and I'm not docking the game there. It's just, it doesn't really hold your hand in any way.
Be really polarizing.
I mean, again, having better guides than Doom Eternal itself, he's doing that same thing with Sifu, because according to him, that's exactly what Sifu's doing.
Yeah, except he's, you know, mad at Sifu for doing the same thing.
Remember, guys, he beat this game deathless.
Fucking hell.
I think they could have structured this game better to ease players into its mechanics, instead of just shoving them...
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. This is the part where he advocates for hand-holding.
Alright.
The rest of the game feels comparatively easy after level 2, except for the final boss, but we'll get to him later. It is utterly soul-crushing to have to play the same fights over and over when all you want to do is fight the boss again. For me, it just sucked all the
Welcome to roguelikes.
I understand why he doesn't like Souls games. Oh, fuck me.
It's not even just Soul games. It's just basically welcome to roguelikes.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to say his evaluation is objectively Game of the Year, even though he subjectively doesn't like it that much, which I wouldn't buy at all. Marcus, stop making Mayo look smart. Yeah, it is impossible. Fucking Christ.
The level, and it's hard to know what to suggest. Maybe just a second shortcut option? Level 3 has a shortcut going directly to the boss. Maybe the developers just didn't realize how many people would be struggling with this level and this boss.
Or maybe they, you know, intent of authenticity or whatever the fuck that saying is. Authenticity of intent. I don't know. I'm butchering it, but, you know, that's what they intended.
By the way,
Yeah, pretty
this
much.
is all from the perspective of the learning experience. At this point, I enjoy the club, and I don't struggle with it. That's not the point, though. I'm talking about how this game is structured to introduce itself to new players. And we're gonna talk more about that
You mean the
soon.
same kind of way Doom Eternal does it?
Oh, guys, this is the same guy that called out people like Griffin and fucking... I can't even remember who all he called out, but in that video, fucking... But he bitched at everybody in that one video he made. Because they were all complaining about the Marauder. Like, even the Act Man
Yeah.
complained about the Marauder. And in the long run, I agreed with Mayo on it. I think the Marauder is one of the best designed enemies in Doom Eternal. But goddamn, this is all going
But
over
when
Mayo's
Sifu,
head.
but when Sifu does it, it's bad.
Mm-hmm. This is just... It just goes over his fucking head. He's just that unself-aware.
Makes you really think if my video aged like fine wine.
Oh, it did, because I watched it, like I said, like a week or two ago, and it's... Fuck's sakes. God damn it.
I still can't believe he made an argument against Ultra Kill, where it's like all these weapons are overpowered, but then later on he advocates for them to
I'm-
basically pull a
buff-
Doom 2016.
Yeah, and wanted, like, a fucking... Even, like, he already said the pistol was overpowered, and then he pretty much said he wanted a more overpowered fucking pistol. Doom 2016 style. With the whole ammo thing. And it was... Oh, my God. He wanted the pistol...
Yeah,
he wanted
he said,
everything else
like-
to be, like, ammo, and he wanted the pistol to be Doom 2016, basically, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was also like the style meter. If you're at a higher style rank, it should give you more damage.
Yes.
But that completely contradicts how the weapons are overpowered, according to him.
Yeah. So... Mayo just really can't keep that same energy.
Yeah,
Fucking Christ.
I'm gonna go insane hearing that again.
The Maruda is boring now. I mean, if you've played the game enough, sure. But you can't deny that it was still very interesting. That's, like, you know... The game's been out for a couple of
Again.
years now.
Again, that whole experience with learning the Marauder, you can apply that to Sifu.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's essentially just bitching that he couldn't learn the game. Or he struggled to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want you to think I'm just hating on the roguelite design of Sifu. It's true that I personally would have preferred a big 12-level campaign experience instead of a 5-level repeating challenge, but when I got to the point where I started my third attempt from level 1, it just clicked. I stopped overextending, I learned how to pause before avoiding the unblockable from Sean's disciples, and I punished. I made smart use of my focus ability. I held block more instead of trying to constantly dash away. And I
Oh my
started
god.
using-
You're telling me that you finally adapted to what the game wants you to do? Oh my god.
And he's also talking about timed combat mechanics still near, which he had
Yeah.
that whole section bitching about parries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god. So why complain? Yeah, it's Mayo.
push attacks.
He's gotta
not
complain
just
about
for
everything.
crowd control,
Mhm.
but for structure breaks. Directional throw is also excellent for this. After a parry, you can throw enemies in any direction. This also works after an avoid if you hit them to stun and then you can throw.
But
This brings
Mayo,
me
you
to
don't
a
like
huge
parries.
Yeah. You literally bitched about them.
issue that Sifu has. When talking about the difficulty of level 2, people tend to get focused on Sean, the boss, or this fight, or that fight. Should there be less high-level enemies? Should the boss be less damaging? That's not really the problem. In my opinion, the majority of the fun in Sifu is not figuring out everything you're supposed to do. It's in keeping it all in your head and executing it under pressure. The developers obviously
So,
But wouldn't that require learning about the game?
yeah. It's you can take that and apply it to any game, I feel like, where you're making split-second decisions in the combat all the time. Kind of like
Games
Doom
like
Eternal.
Doom Eternal
Or Ultra Kill.
or DMC.
Fucking Christ, man. The self-awareness is just... Like, it's beyond the negatives. It's, like, reached absolute zero.
Just to give you guys some sort of existential crisis, there are people that unironically believe this dude.
Yeah. There are people that stand under the mayo. It scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously agree with that opinion because they tell you about a buttload of attack and defend options in the intro level. They are telling you what to use and expecting you to use it. It's just badly paced and underdeveloped. I'm not saying every enemy and boss needs to be explained to you, definitely not. But there are core mechanics of the game that are poorly explained, misleading, or simply stated
Wait,
once.
he said you don't. He said he doesn't want the bosses to be explained, but he literally complained earlier that he struggled to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. He complained about the learning curve. And also, I don't know if you are putting any connection here near, but do these little tutorials look like anything to you? From another game? Doom Eternal, maybe?
Yeah.
Whenever you get to those little tutorial sections, it's trying to teach you how to use something.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you can do this. Now have fun, buddy.
Oh my fucking god.
And forgotten about. Directional throw is a game changer when you start using it, but it's the first thing they tell you about in the intro cinematic. It's super easy to forget this move exists, as it's a bit technical. The game makes you do it after a parry once, and parries can take a while to get used to if you use parries at all. But it doesn't ask you to do it to a stunned enemy after an avoid and counter hit, which is so much more important.
Go back.
I spent 2 days.
Go
Okay.
back. Right. Just to disprove his point. Look at the directional throw subtitle.
On a stunned or parry.
Once again, proving my point that Mayo's just illiterate.
Oh my fucking god. He just doesn't look at things.
He's unobservant.
Oh my
Use
fucking
parries at
god.
all, but it doesn't ask you to do it to a stunned enemy
No, it doesn't ask you, but it explicitly says you can.
after an avoid and counter hit, which is so much more important. I spent 2 days playing the game thinking I couldn't use directional throw because I don't parry. I'm sure I'm not the
So, you just didn't read the fucking
only
text.
person who experienced this.
Yeah,
And there's no-
that subtitle under the directional throw tutorial just went over your head.
Oh, this is just bad, dude. True.
Yeah.
Wait, what? There are people who believe quantum. There are people who believe Acerthorn. Those people are few and far between, though. True, but 100,000. It has. Wait, what? It has that certain "my life is a joke" vibe. Hearing that. What does? Oh, he has 100k subs. Yeah.
Dude, when he was at that point, when I made my video on him, to put it in perspective, I think I was at like 500 subs when I made that video. It took a 500 sub channel to get under the nerves of a 100k sub channel.
I mean, Nier, do you know about Quantum finding me?
Yeah.
Like, were you around when I read the whole fucking little interaction I had with him on stream?
I mean, I wasn't, but I did hear about that.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever want to, I can just DM you the picture sometime. I still have it. But yeah, he found my video, and what was rich was I was only like around 100. Like, I think I just passed 100 subs at the time. And it was on my most viewed Quantum video, so... He deleted the whole thread.
Sure.
He deleted the whole thread because he was getting ratioed by a shit ton of people after I went to bed. And I didn't get a screenshot after that. I only got a screenshot of our interaction.
I'm pretty sure it was proven by a review tech that he's sub-botting, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's very likely. There's other evidence, too. There was a screenshot that... I can't remember who shared it out now. Of, like, 2 different accounts that were, like... recently made as well, and they said the exact same thing in his comments section, and they were completely different accounts. So. But yeah, we're getting off topic here. I'll bust on you, Jesus Christ, bro. Just pop a nipple. What the fuck, Graham? I appreciate you stopping by the stream, homie. How you doing? God damn. Being sus with the homies as always.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be sussing.
Yeah, we've got, don't worry about being sus. We've got YouTube's #1 femboy in the VC right now.
That's right.
YouTube's biggest femboy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's watch some fucking Mayo.
Reminder about this or anything later on. I strongly believe that Sifu needs tutorial screens when the game is loading. No interruptions to the gameplay.
But wait, Mayo, you just said you don't want little tutorial things. Literally.
No mandatory tutorials. Just when you die and it's loading, there's a little screen that shows off an important mechanic. Palm Strike can push an enemy far away, even into a wall. Sweep enemies to put them on the ground quickly.
I mean, is this a bad criticism? I'm not going to say that's a bad criticism. I'm never going to say, like, loading screen tips are bad, personally.
Again, it's just more like the game wants you to adapt to its mechanics.
Yeah, I totally, like, I'm just saying this isn't inherently a terrible point. I'm not going to shit on him for this. But it is just, again, skill issue. You just need to learn how to play the fucking game. Like, I didn't ask for fucking tips and shit and stuff like Dark Souls. I just played the fucking game. I didn't ask for that in Bloodborne. I just played the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Directional throw can be performed when enemies are stunned after a counter hit. And the counter hit
It literally
stun mechanic.
says that
Look,
in the
not
training
saying-
mode.
It did. Fucking haven't watched much of Nier outside of a video. Seems like a cool guy. Tell homie I said he sound kind of cute. Well, I mean, he heard it right there. Be sussing, y'all. Wait, Nier, what was that fucking World of Warcraft impression that you did for Rice the other day?
Oh, the Murloc one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right, Mario. Did you know that Underthemayo is subbed to Jim Sterling?
Wait, no. Fucking no. Oh god, Mayo, no. No, 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 no. Please tell me that's for ironic reasons.
If you go to his channel right now and look at the channels he's subscribed to, you'll find Jim Sterling on there. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
Oh god, we have to search for this. Oh good lord. I wish this was in like some sort of alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna pass it. I'm stupid. He subbed to the Act Man.
There he is.
And the Act Man said, wait, where?
Right next to Actman TV.
Oh jeez. How did I miss that?
Yep, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's just further proof that you shouldn't trust Mayo. He's subbed to Jim Sterling.
Oh god. This is
He's
bad.
subbed to Griffin. That's surprising.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, he is. Jesus.
That's
Subbed
that's
a Noodle. Wait, he subbed a Noodle. What the fuck?
Mm.
This is a whole rabbit hole now. What the hell? Okay. Thanks, Mayo.
But yeah. Yeah. Are you glad you all know now that he's subbed to the biggest fruitcake on YouTube?
Oh, fuck. You can put Acerthorn, Quantum TV, and Lucas in one room, but please stay away with Jim Star. Oh, my fucking god. Yeah, let me put a question for y'all. Acerthorn, Quantum TV, and Jim Sterling and Hitler are all in a room, and you have 2 bullets. Who you taking out? You can't kill all of them. You could kill yourself. You could kill one of them and yourself. But who you killing?
Saying the game has to tell you about backwards palm strike being a kick, or that you can throw enemies off balconies, or that you can throw a weapon.
You
at a
literally
blind
just
enemy
did that,
to-
Mayo. That's literally what you just did.
Yeah. He fucking... Oh my god. I have to go back and hear that.
Look, I'm not saying the game has to tell you about backwards palm strike being a kick, or that you can.
Yes, you did.
You literally did exactly that.
You just said you want the game to tell you. Oh my fucking god.
That entire edit you made where you want loading screen tips. That's exactly what you did, and you're
Oh,
denying that.
this is bad. Sterling and myself, Jim Sterling and Quantum TV, myself and Quantum TV. Who's Jim Sterling? You, my sir, are privileged. Don't ever. Okay, I had my Jim Sterling cherry busted like fucking a couple months ago because I didn't know who he was until then either, and I'm sad now.
Throw enemies off balconies, or that you can throw a weapon at an armed enemy to go in and disarm them, or even that some enemies have delays before their attacks. That stuff is all fine to keep for player discovery and emergent gameplay moments.
Okay, so you want that, but then you also want the game to basically hold your hand with tips.
Mm-hmm.
So see, I wasn't inherently mad at your criticism there that you want tips in the loading screen, but now that you're immediately contradicting yourself, Mayo.
I'm not asking the game to tell you about animation cancel combos, but the
Yes, you
fucking
are.
stun
Yes, you are. You literally are.
system, it's the core of the game. The game makes no effort to explain to new players that ducking an incoming attack and punishing quickly puts them into a stun state that allows a long combo punish or throw. And it's absolutely
You mean the same kind of
vital.
mechanic that Sekiro has?
Oh my fucking god, that whole stance bar shit.
You mean that whole mechanic that went over your head about how Sifu literally has Sekiro's stun mechanics?
Yup. My interest has been piqued. Well, I mean, I can't stop you, but...
If you want a basic summary of Jim Sterling, he's a fear-mongering fruitcake that likes to slander people. So there you go.
And he's also known for having some of the shittiest... Well, maybe not some of the shittiest, but just, like, mundanely shitty takes on everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really stupid. He's one of those people that injects politics into everything, too. Because, you know,
Yeah.
much transgender
If
shit.
you wanna check out my video on Jim Sterling, I did make a video on him. For some reason, it's age restricted now, but I did make a video on him. It's basically on the Scott Cawthon situation.
I've thought about doing a video on him, but I would like to do one. I don't know what video of his. I have to find one I can really talk about.
Hmm.
To the experience. You can't even find a lesson about this by going into training mode. That's why players are getting their asses handed to them by level 2, because you can make it
Again,
through level 1.
this is just further proving my point that that's not what the game wants you to do. It wants you to adapt to its mechanics, kind of like games like Dark Souls or Sekiro.
Yeah.
It's also the fact that it's a roguelike, so welcome to roguelikes, buddy. Roguelikes want you to adapt to its mechanics. Same thing that Risk of Rain 2 does.
Oh god, how is there 13 minutes of this?
And then another video.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Mayo. Wait, what the fuck?
By
Alright, I
mashing
thought I saw
crazy
something.
buttons and not blocking or avoiding attacks. And then you go to the club and you're dealing with mid-tier enemies and a boss that are designed to test your knowledge of the avoid and stun systems, which many people still don't even know exist.
Or maybe the boss is there to help teach it to them. Maybe you're just looking at that the wrong way.
Again, it's just another case of like things going over his head. Like again, you can just apply that to the Marauder and Doom Eternal.
Well, I could apply this to a lot of bosses in Souls games. It's like they're there to teach you certain things sometimes. And it's like you're supposed to adapt to that boss is there to actually teach you it. It's not so much you haven't learned it yet or the game's done a poor job. It's like this is the barrier to entry there.
Yeah.
It's not surprising that so many new players have completely given up before passing level 2. It's not their fault. You can't expect people to come across this tiny icon at the bottom of a fairly meaningless detective board to read a small blurb about the avoid and stun system.
This is such a weird thing to bitch about, okay.
But they put it here. They knew it was important to communicate. So why is it just buried here on the detective board? Certainly they didn't think people were going to.
He sounds like he's spurging.
A little bit.
Just keep in mind, guys, this is his game of the year, and he's spurging.
Under the Mayo, autistic PNG.
Board where you collect notes about the story and think it also contained vital gameplay mechanics. Give us hints in the loading screens after dying. Give us a.
But Mayo, you just said you don't want the game to do that.
Mm-hmm.
fleshed out training mode that lets you activate different tutorials for practicing important mechanics.
Okay, I'd be all for like you know how Ultra Kill has that like sandbox mode thing. I feel like
Yeah.
that would be okay for you to practice things like this. I'm not gonna bash him there.
Slow Clap, play Streets of Rage 4. Look at their training mode. Practice throwing and catching weapons. Practice special cancels. Practice combos.
Isn't he a massive simp for this game?
Yeah.
Practice throws. Spawn any enemy you want, even multiples of them, to practice guarding and punishing. Having these options doesn't hurt your game, it enhances it.
You know another game you can apply this to?
Is it Devil May Cry?
Ultra Kill.
Oh.
Ultra Kill. Fucking Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill, bro. Ultra Kill literally has the exact same thing you're praising Streets of Rage 4 for. Also, now that you mention it on how, like, you know, Ultra Kill has a sandbox, I think since it's called a sandbox, that's how people will treat it instead of, like, you know, a helpful environment to, like, test mechanics, even though they can do that. I feel like, but by the looks of this gameplay of Streets of Rage 4, that's exactly what this is. It looks like a sandbox.
Yeah. Just a place to test things. And I'm never
Yeah.
gonna bash that in a game, because to me, Forge was also sort of like that in Halo. I'm never gonna bash, like, just a sandbox thing that lets you do shit in a game. Test things, make things, anything like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna say he's got a bad point there, but it's just hypocritical when he's also like, well, the game... I don't want the game to tell you things. I want you to adapt to a game. I want to be pushed out of my comfort zone, etc., etc. Like, he just can never keep that same energy.
Yeah. It's like he's moving the goalpost with every big video he makes.
Yeah. Nier check DMs, Mario said. I sent the funny.
Oh, I saw that video, Mario. I saw it. I commented on it.
What video is that?
Some dude called me a hypocrite over shit, but like, I couldn't even understand a word he said.
Fair. Comes with a free Doomachu medallion and Doom Pride flag. Yeah, man. I fucking loved that. Like, I was, like, near that, autistic Mayo PNG. Was that, like, a fucking... I was 99% sure that was, like, a Sonichu reference with the Doomachu thing.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I was like,
Which,
is
by the
that,
way,
is that supposed to be
by the
fucking
way-
Sonichu? I laughed so hard.
Yeah, which by the way, that whole drawing of Mayo being like that, thank Dr. Drag for that. He drew it.
Okay, well, thank Dr. What was it, Dr. Drac?
Drag. Or
Drag.
Dragian.
Okay. However it's pronounced, but yo, big ups to you, homie, for making that. That shit got a good chuckle out of me. Like, fucking hell.
Let's continue.
Especially when you're encouraging mastery like this. While we're on the topic of difficulty, I fully support the addition of an easy mode.
That aged like milk.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the next video.
Yeah.
Considering how poorly Sifu teaches players what they need to survive. I don't think it needs to be button mash easy, but something lighter is definitely welcome. And I'm someone who can beat the game without dying. I don't need an easy mode. I wouldn't play it. But if
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh
Bro.
my fucking god. Oh no. This is like someone who loves Dark Souls games for their difficulty saying they want an easy mode. That's how this feels right now.
Even though he literally just complained about the game's learning curve.
Oh my fuck, this is bad. This
This
guy
is
mentally
really
hurts
bad.
me. Yeah, agreed.
This is
Lo-fi.
this is a very bad video.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dr. Dragian. Okay, him. That's the guy. Yo, big ups to you,
Yeah.
homie. God damn.
Level 2 is going to remain as it is with a shitty shortcut, and there's not going to be any hints about the mechanics people need to actually enjoy this game, then yeah, give them an easy mode. Because it's very difficult to
What is this? This is so stupid. What? An easy mode is supposed to be there to learn a game. Why would you inhibit their ability to learn it by taking away those hints and shit when you just bitched about the learning curve?
Again, It's that same thing I can criticize Risk of Rain 2 for. I love Risk of Rain 2. It's like one of the best games I've ever played. But the two lower difficulties are pretty much pointless because once you start playing on Monsoon, you're not learning from the easier modes.
Yeah, and he's pretty much asking for a pointless easy mode where people aren't going to learn anything about the game. Again, it's like the same thing I just said about like putting an easy mode in Dark Souls. Someone who actually loves the difficulty there, it fundamentally
I
fucks
think
it
the
up,
bigger
and you're not
I
going
think
to
the
learn
bigger
anything.
question is I think the bigger question is when it comes to like video game design is this. Would you rather that a game like Sifu have three separate difficulties with varying like difficulty options, Would you rather have that or would you rather have the game force you to adapt to its mechanics and difficulty?
I mean, that's subjective and up to the individual. But I mean, why buy a
I
game when
mean,
you don't like those
I mean,
things?
sure. I mean, sure. But again, he complains about the learning curve.
Hmm.
Why not just make a game that lets you adapt to its mechanics rather than have an easier mode where you're probably not going to go learn anything once you go to the higher difficulties.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. A useless easy mode, like taking Halo for example. Here, I know you don't give a shit about that Nier, but I simp for Halo a little bit, so I'll take that as an example. There is an actual point to the easier modes, even though I love legendary difficulty. That's all I play it on now. The easier modes are still there to teach you the fundamentals of the game of like plasma against shields, ballistic against flesh, that type of stuff. It does actually help teach you the tactics leading up to the higher difficulties because the game changes with each difficulty. But
Hmm.
he's pretty much advocating for a useless easy mode that's just going to make it so people can breeze through the game faster. It's like game journalist mode. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
God damn.
Recommend this game to people at the moment, and I want to recommend it. It's some of the best combat I've ever experienced. But unless I'm
So wait, did he just said he can't recommend it, but it's his game of the year. Wait. No.
and I want to give him an easy mode because it's very difficult to recommend this game to people at the moment, and I want to recommend it. It's some of the best combat I've
But it's his game of the
Remember,
year.
guys. Yeah, remember, guys. This is Mayo's game of the year. That's something else I want to point out. Like this video was made in April, right? Why are you calling it game of the year when it's only April at that time?
Yeah, like the only reason I say
Shouldn't
Elden
you?
Ring is gonna be game of the year is because it's the only one I can see contending, but that doesn't mean it's my game of the year.
Yeah, wouldn't you want to wait till like near the end of the year
Mm-hmm.
to declare a game of the year?
Yeah. When I say Elden
Just
Ring's game of the year, I more so mean it's the only one I can see contending at the moment.
yeah, it's just a playful thought there. Maybe you should wait on calling
Mm-hmm.
something game of the year because it's
Exactly.
only April. Maybe there's other games coming out later months that you might like more than Sifu, but
Yeah, but
that's just me.
that's what gets me more is he's not only saying game of the year, but it's also he's saying it's his game of the year, and it's only April, and it's like holy shit. Like give it a chance, man.
Yeah.
ever experienced. But unless I'm personally there helping someone learn the concepts, it's 50-50 if they're going to get it or not. A low difficulty option would be great for people who need more time to figure out how the game is played. And when they get it, they can raise the difficulty, because that's how it works. Naysayers have this bizarre idea that if you give people an easy mode, everyone is going to do that and the game will be ruined.
It depends on how it's implemented.
Come on, do you really think there wouldn't be a good number of people who play easy first, start to love the game, and then bump up the difficulty? Not everyone is.
It depends on how it's implemented. I just said that. If it's a poorly implemented easy mode and people don't learn how to play the actual fucking game, then yeah, they're gonna stick to the easier difficulty.
I mean, if we really want to think about it, what's the difference between ultra violence and nightmare in Doom Eternal? It's a major difference, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Very major difference
Oh, I
between
know.
ultra violence and nightmare.
I know because my first playthrough I tried ultra violence and then like partway through I upped it to nightmare and that's when the game really started to feel like it was like octane, high fuel fucking adrenaline.
Again, like if you play Doom Eternal on I'm Too Young to Die or ultra violence, are you really going to learn everything about the game at that
No.
point?
No. Honestly, I don't think you would, personally. It's just there's so much more to the AI on on Nightmare. How aggressive they actually are.
It's just the point I keep bringing it up. What's wrong with the game forcing you to adapt to its mechanics and difficulty?
Mm. Sifu, the game of the year, proceeds to claim that he can't recommend it. Exactly. That's fucking retarded. He wants an easy mode for newer players, yet he criticized DMC5 for having exactly that, and locking you out of the harder difficulty, which God of War also did the same thing, which he
Yeah,
sinks
for
for that.
yeah, the first 3 difficulties were available, but not the very hard difficulty.
Mm-hmm. I have no problem with old graphics, controls, or technical issues if the game is worth. Yeah, I've said this before. A good game is a good game, even if it's old.
Hmm.
Oddworld added an easy mode to its reboot, and as a fan of the old game, I didn't need it, but I think it's a good thing if it turns more people onto underrated IPs. I mean, that's fair. It's a big difference.
Like how you pointed out, it depends on how it's implemented.
It does. I wholeheartedly believe that because I've seen good easy modes and I've seen bad easy modes that just don't teach you a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I just
Same
he's
can
pretty much saying he wants that in Sifu.
Same can be said with Payday 2. It has multiple difficulties, and most of them demand something from you, or you'll die 20 times. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like it all depends on how it's implemented, and there has to be a vision in mind, and that's kind of Actman's whole defense there of like a Dark Souls difficulty mode, is because the overall vision of the game gets ruined, right?
Yeah.
So you have to take that in mind with a game like Sifu.
Is that good or that committed to suffering, but I don't have this attitude of fuck anyone who can't do it. I want people to get better and to have an appropriate path to get them where they need to be. I don't want a button mashing easy mode for Sifu. I just want something less brutal that also produces knowledgeable and excited players on the other side.
But you said you don't want the easy mode to have a single thing in terms of tips to teach them. That's fucking retarded.
And then you proceeded to advocate for hand holding, and then immediately go back on your word.
Mm-hmm. This is just this. He flip-flops one sentence and then to the next.
Like I said earlier, it's just him constantly switching the goalpost.
He's fucking illiterate, Nier. You're not wrong. He's just illiterate. And so he
Yeah.
writes up a script and he doesn't reread it at all. It's just whatever's in his head at the time. That's what's written down, and he just fucking goes into a microphone, and what's done is done.
I understand there's a concern for trophies. People don't want the trophies they worked hard for to be gettable through easy mode. Fine, I guess they should figure that out. Because look, it's not about the game being too hard or people.
I mean, typically when there's easier modes or whatever, trophies are set. Like, if you've ever played Grim Dawn Nier, I don't know if you have, but, like, there's trophies set for particular difficulties and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, Risk of Rain 2. If you beat the game on Monsoon with any character, you unlock a mastery skin for that character. So there's that.
Fucking... Same can be said with Payday 2. Oh yeah, you read that. A good difficulty gives you a hard but fair challenge that you can beat if you have the skill for it. Exactly.
People having a bad attitude. It's about the game poorly teaching you the skills it expects you to know, and having a terrible training mode for trying to understand the game. It's about dumping a bag of mechanics in the player's lap all at once, omitting the communication of specific very important mechanics, having a first level...
Didn't you praise this game's variety in tech earlier?
He did. And I'm also just thinking he's pretty much giving this the same shit that he gave Bayonetta now. Even though you just said he praised it earlier for the depth.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
It's his Bayonetta criticisms all over again, which, by the way, with Bayonetta's starting moveset being overwhelming to Mayo, he's obviously over-exaggerating there on how many moves you have. You get, like, what was it Michael said? Like what? 15 different combos or something?
Oh.
I don't know.
I have a friend, I'm not going to dox her name, but grew up with her since I was like 5 years old, since, you know, we met in school. And she loved Bayonetta. Like, she's into weird fucking edgy gothic, all sorts of shit, and she loved Bayonetta. So I could go easily talk to her about that game, for fuck's sake.
Sounds hot. Wait, what?
She kind of is, not gonna lie.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, let's get back to Mayo.
That
Yeah.
is fairly easily passed by most people having no idea what they're doing, and then having a second level that says, "Show me what you've learned," when they haven't learned anything.
I mean, is it really a bad thing for a game to force you to like show off what you've learned in the game so far? Again, it's the whole adapt to the mechanics thing.
That's
What's wrong with that?
isn't that kind of what you do in Doom Eternal? Like, getting good at the game is kind of showing off in a way.
In Final Sin, basically, the final level of Doom Eternal's base game, that level is pretty much like show me what you've learned.
Yeah, that whole level is,
That entire level is show me what you've learned.
and especially the ending boss fight is just go wild with every single mechanic.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I loved playing it, because I die so much learning, essentially.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Let's move on to the boss fights. I'm torn. I think these are really cool fights. The characters are all very different from each other visually and functionally. I love their stages too. My favorite is probably karaoke in the snow and then fighting in the rain. Boss fights.
Same thing with Ultra Kill. I can apply that to Ultra Kill as well, but you never bring that up.
Yeah, and the bosses do have faces in Ultra Kill. Some of them do.
It's also, it's also like he said, they all look completely different from each other. So.
Nah, dude. King Minos looked the same as V2 to me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Nier.
Yeah, I might be blind, bro.
Fucking identical character model. Like, shit.
Heavy on defense, counter hits, and learning the specific attack strings so you can avoid or parry. They're well designed, they're interesting, they're fun to master once you set your mind.
I mean, yeah, you can say the same thing about fucking Ultra Kill. Like, you just said, not a single boss looks or plays the same in that game, and you can't beat them with the fucking pistol, Mayo. I dare you to try.
Yeah.
Anyone played Hyper Light Drifter? It's criminally underrated. Never heard of it, but I might check it out if you say it's criminally underrated. It's a good way for me to at least look into a game.
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Well, I might look into it, but I've got a backlog of games.
Yeah.
Into it. But they're a bit at odds with where the fun of this game is. The fights start to feel very slow because you're only landing a couple hits here and there, and then blocking a whole bunch and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I'm not saying that's bad or shouldn't be in the game, but maybe it should have just been one or two of the boss fights and not all five.
Okay, so he's mad at the pacing of the boss, essentially. This is the same guy that wants constant action in games like Doom Eternal and Halo. He wants to always be in the fight. So I think he's complaining about that here.
Same dude that complained about lame play.
Well, I think that's what he's saying right now. He's complaining that you have to pace the gameplay during the boss fights when he wants to just be able to be in constant action. I've noticed that with a lot of his criticisms. If he's not in constant action, he's like, well, I'm bored. What's the point of playing it? It's like, man, shut the fuck up.
So he's literally criticizing the pacing of the boss being like constant action, even though that's exactly what he wants in a video game.
No, I'm saying he's criticizing it for not being constant action, and because you have to pace yourself a little bit more in these boss fights. And I've noticed that he hates that about games. If he's not in constant action, he gets bored. And he's like, what's the point of playing? People tell me it's fun, but it's like, I need a drive. And it's like, no, oh my fucking god. Oh my god, why are you playing this game then, Mayo?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah.
One-on-one, you lose that spontaneity of gameplay, where at any moment someone might attack you, or throw a bottle at your head and you have to react. You could get grabbed by a fat guy while desperately trying to get a takedown for more life. You land a sick last-second back
Friendly
kick
fire.
to defend your position.
When he called someone a fat guy, I'm just like, friendly fire.
No. God, that's cruel. God damn.
And then slide across a table. No matter how good you get at Sifu, something unexpected can always come your way. but not in the boss fights.
You
Once
mean another thing that happens in roguelikes is that something unexpected can happen?
Well, yeah,
Isn't that the whole point?
no,
Isn't that one of the things that increases replay value in roguelikes is unexpected things?
well, he was praising that, and he's saying that's his problem with the boss fights is they're paced differently. So I guess he doesn't like that they're paced differently.
you know them,
Again, it's not constant action.
you know them. I think it would have been more interesting to include other enemies.
Which I could apply the same. I could apply the same contrast to Doom Eternal because some of the boss fights are a little bit different from the regular action, like especially the Gladiator.
Yeah.
That's paced way differently.
Or how about the Dark Lord?
Which one was that? Fuck.
It's the final boss in Tag 2.
I didn't get to play the DLCs yet.
Technically, the Dark Lord in Tag 2 is like constant action as well. But like, what's wrong with boss fights being different in pacing? Like, you have the Icon of Sin who has like really slow attacks, but they do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then you have Dark Lord who has like a lot of attacks and he can also summon minions. And then the Seraphim in Tag 1, holy shit, by the way. That fight, oh my god.
Yeah, I have to get
Oh,
to the Doom Eternal DLCs eventually.
dude, you play Tag 1, just be prepared for the Seraphim. He does not fuck around.
Oh, I'll be ready, I guess. Oh god
But
damn.
like what's wrong with the bosses all being different in that way?
Well, the thing is, he's bitching about that, but he's never once complained about that in Doom Eternal, even though that's definitely a thing. Some of the bosses are definitely paced differently from the regular combat.
Exactly.
In some of the boss fights to keep things less predictable. Now, you certainly couldn't just take the bosses as they currently are and add other enemies to them. That would be ridiculous. I'm saying I wish the boss fights were designed differently altogether, with the consideration of other enemies around.
But they are.
This is exactly.
They are
Oh
just
my
not
god,
different.
that's what I mean. He just wants constant action. Oh my fucking god.
Actually, speaking of like having multiple enemies around while there's a boss fight, that would kind of go against his point like way earlier, where it feels like you're in a martial arts movie. That would kind of go against the purpose of that.
And it would also kind of go against his bitching about the skill and learning gap.
Yeah, the learning curve, yeah, that too.
Someone,
But it mainly like how it feels like you're in a martial arts movie when you do these fights.
yeah,
Like, isn't one of the main like attractions to martial arts movie is the one-on-one fights?
yeah, and he also draws comparisons to this in Kill Bill, which aren't some of the like big things in Kill Bill. Also, some of the big one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Someone beat Doom Eternal, or someone beat Doom without walking on Nightmare using the starting shotgun only. What do you mean without walking? What?
You can do that.
What, did he just continuously, perpetually shoot himself forward with, like, the fucking, ballista? What?
I don't. I'd have to look at that.
Yeah, that sounds fucking retarded.
Boss fights feel like you're not playing Sifu anymore. They feel like, okay, stand here and memorize this boss's crazy ass attack patterns, and you can't really do much until you do.
The Marauder.
And again, they aren't
Yeah.
bad fights at all. I've enjoyed learning and mastering them, but I didn't find the initial experience against them very exciting. And now that I have mastered them, they're completely uninteresting compared to the main fights in the rest of the game. You're
God damn it, Mayo.
just learning
my
the
God.
patterns, blocking, and punishing. I think that's a shame. These boss fights could have been so much better if they kept the flow of Sifu's room-to-room gameplay. Yang is the biggest offender of this, because not only has most of the game of Sifu stopped during his fight, but you can't use your focus bar. You allow players to invest 4 upgrades into focus bar, 3 upgrades into focus regain, and spend their hard-earned XP unlocking and perma-unlocking like 5 different focus attacks, probably sacrificing the unlocking of other useful skills, and then you get to the boss and the game says, all that stuff you've been investing in for the past 10 hours can't be used anymore, sorry. I don't know what
Sounds like you should invest in more things. The game's teaching you to learn different mechanics, Mayo. You're relying on too much of one thing. Oh my
Yeah.
god. It's like literally his Devil May Cry thing where he bitched about like his whole style meter thing, and then you brought up that he's just relying on the same attacks and shit. And he's doing the same thing here.
It's the same thing when he says that the pistol in Ultra Kill is overpowered.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah. I can feel my soul just slowly dying inside.
Well, we've
This
got
this video this video is actually like tearing me apart, bro.
we've got 7 minutes left. Do you think you can make it?
Maybe. We'll see.
Too much Dane Bramage.
Yeah, too much Dane Bramage.
They were thinking with this. On top of Yang being full of crazy confusing strings and having the tiniest punish windows in the game, only 2 hits in his second phase, he was incredibly boring to figure out and the fight just went on so long. And look, I've come to appreciate the Yang fight.
Wait a minute. Look at how much XP he has up here. And he's bitching about this boss fight where he can't use all those moves, yet he's not going to invest in any other moves to try and fucking fight him.
This could be because he perma unlocked a bunch of moves, but I could be wrong.
Well, yeah, he could have but like, I feel like you could perma unlock some moves that could help you in this fight with 13,000 XP.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my fucking god.
The fight just went on so long. And look, I've come to appreciate the Yang fight. I felt great about beating him deathless. I did a strategy video on how to deal with his sweeps. I enjoy the fight. That doesn't change the experience I had the first times though. An experience that could have been way better if they hadn't.
How do you think I felt? How do you think I felt in Risk of Rain 2 when I fought Mithrix for the first time? It's an entirely new boss that I haven't fought yet, and he has a wide variety of attacks. How do you think I felt? Welcome to roguelikes, buddy.
Oh god, this guy's just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Way. I think Yang shouldn't have straight up disabled your focus bar. I understand the argument that doing so makes him more skill-based, and once you're smart about focus bar, you can do some cheesy stuff. Yeah, okay. But that doesn't mean they had to take it away. They could have simply reduced his focus attack stun.
So he's advocating for cheese mechanics.
That completely goes against the argument, though.
Yeah, and
like
he's advocating for more cheese.
You're advocating for them to make cheese mechanics against a boss, and then you acknowledge that it could be abused in this boss fight, but you're like, they can put it in anyway.
Yeah, what the fuck, Mayo? A very minor case of serious brain damage. Now say Apple. I mean, there you go, man. I'm back. Don't know how to link vids in chat, so I'll just say, fucking, I could mod you if you want to link it, but I'll probably go and check him out. His name was Senza. So, I mean, I did see that. I can go check him out for sure, Reject Demon.
Window dramatically, and I think he should have had focus break attacks. Take his structure break attacks and make them also drain a bunch of focus. That would reduce the prevalence of focus attacks in the fight to make it more skill-based while still preserving an important mechanic the game has been establishing up to that point. Right,
how would that make this case any different?
I don't know.
Like, the game just takes away your focus abilities in that boss fight. So what would your solution make any difference?
That just sounds like he's over-relying on the focus shit, and he needs to invest in other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably apply that to Doom Eternal as well, because in Doom Eternal, you'd probably rely on a weapon too much. Like,
I know I definitely rely on the super shotgun ballistic combo way too often.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can apply that to Doom Eternal as well, where players are like, you rely too much on the super shotgun and ballistic combos, or like rocket launcher or whatever, like micro missiles on the rocket launcher.
Yeah, micro missiles.
That's basically Mayo right now with the focus bar.
Yeah. Poor Mayo doesn't have any self-awareness left.
Yeah.
Let's get into a few easily fixable issues and quality of life improvements. There's no new game plus. You're able to continue playing the game after you win, unlocking more moves, but all your shrine bonuses reset. We need to be able to start a whole new campaign with everything unlocked, including shrine bonuses, and just have some fun in levels with higher enemy counts and damage. Toss in some more high-level enemies early on, mix it up. For a roguelite, this game is seriously lacking in the replay department.
And he bitched about all the replay value mechanics in the game. Oh god.
I mean, yeah, it's really painful once you consider that. Like on the surface level, yeah, it's a good point that this game should have a new game plus, but when you consider his criticisms from earlier, it's just like, no, stop.
Yeah, the point alone of having a new game plus, that's not bad, but he bitched about everything else in this roguelike game that gave it more replay value and said that he didn't like it.
Yeah,
That's fucking
dude
stupid.
complained about the learning curve, which is a thing that encourages replay value because you got to
Yeah,
learn things in the game.
you can say the same thing about Doom Eternal with the learning curve on Nightmare.
Yeah.
Focus attack auto-targets the closest enemy even when multiple enemies are in range. This leads to frustrating moments of not being able to use focus on the actual enemy you're trying to hit. At least give us the ability to click in the analog stick to cycle enemies on screen. All cutscenes need to be skippable. The prologue level as Yang
I mean, I'm never gonna complain there.
needs to be skippable,
Yeah.
and for the love of God, please make the opening credits tutorial skippable. It's crazy that every time I start a new game, I have to go through 5 minutes of tutorials and cinematics.
But Mayo, the learning curve.
All
Yeah.
enemies, including shrine bonuses, need to have a dark mode option. The blinding white light is hell on the eyes.
I agree.
Auto-target
Yeah, not gonna complain there either.
That's
lock need-
just one of the very few things I can actually agree with Mayo on.
Yeah, I'm never gonna disagree there. Having a light mode is that's pretty. I don't want to be
Cringe.
I don't want to be flash banged.
Yeah.
work. The game will decide who it thinks you want to be fighting, even if you're pressing the stick towards another enemy and pressing attack. You get magnetized onto enemies and end up striking someone you don't want to. I'm sure this system is necessary to some degree, but it could use some fine-tuning. We need to be able to bind
That sounds fair, I guess.
weapon pickup to a separate button, so we don't accidentally pick up weapons when we do takedowns. I think modifiers would be cool, like increase frequency of buffed enemies, decrease weapon duration, etc. For replay
He should play Risk
challenges
of Rain 2 then. But like, I'm afraid if he does play Risk of Rain 2, he's gonna make some really dumb points. But Risk of Rain 2 does have modifiers. In fact, a lot of modifiers.
Oh shit. Also, someone just Alexander Nagu. So I can't pronounce that last one, or I'm gonna butcher it. But thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. I actually caught it this time.
Subscribe to Psychonautic Therapy.
Yeah, you can watch me hype up some of those PlayStation exclusives.
Stop.
I can do it too, Nier.
Only-
Fuck you.
No, I do it better.
You're the big Nier gamers, though. No one can take that from you.
True.
I'm not gonna take that from you.
the game is so short. And that's it, I guess. Am I forgetting something? Oh, right, the camera. Holy shit!
Oh, I understand why he doesn't like Souls games now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna defend the camera too much in Souls games because it is it's not ass, but it's not great.
Mm-hmm.
Slow Clap, 2004's Ninja Gaiden called. It wants its camera problems back. This is by far the worst and most frustrating aspect of Sifu. There's no reason to ever zoom the camera in on your character in a brawler. Just
I could kind of agree here. This is kind of ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty bad, yeah.
It should just be like zoomed out and like, turn the opacity of the surrounding shit down to some degree.
because every game under the goddamn sun uses this stupid over-the-shoulder close-up camera doesn't mean that you have to do it here too. There is nothing wrong with having a pulled-back camera and letting the players see what's around them, even when there's no combat happening. When you start attacking in an open space, the camera pulls back. because they know that you need to see what's happening around you, but the camera can't deal with anything if the space isn't open. Levels are often full of claustrophobic spaces where enemies can pin you against the wall, and for reasons I guess I simply can't imagine, there's no transparency applied to the walls so the camera can hang back and let you see what's happening. The camera doesn't adjust itself to better frame the action, and I can't tell you how many times I was utterly fucked by the camera in this game.
That was kind of funny. Fuck.
Yeah.
90% of my deaths are camera caused. Trying to dodge structure break punches and fucking sweeps that I can't see. Trying to land a counter hit, but I have to take my thumb off the face buttons to spin the camera around. It's such an interruption.
I mean, get a fucking better controller, homie. Get an Elite controller. Or get one of the fucking back paddles. This is a PlayStation game. Those are like $30 for the PlayStation controller. Like, what the fuck?
The camera even freaks out when you're standing next to objects. I'm not even next to a wall, but because I'm next to this thing, the camera feels like it needs to zoom in and show me the inside of my asshole. This is
What the fuck, Mayo?
not service the combat. You've got to maintain consistent camera distance and apply transparency to the walls. Look at how this is handled in For Honor. This is beautiful. No interruption to gameplay, full visibility. Not this. You know what? I take it back.
I mean,
Comparing
as much as I absolutely hate For Honor, I agree.
Yeah, he's not exactly wrong on the camera points here.
this camera to Ninja
Yeah.
Gaiden is an insult to Ninja Gaiden's camera, because for all the issues it has, that camera at least makes an effort to intelligently frame each room. If you get near a spot where you would be obscured, the camera flips to another angle so you can see what's happening. It can be disorienting, but man, it sure is nice to be able to see my immediate threats. Please, for the love of God, overhaul the camera system. Sifu sold really well. Use some of that money to get someone who knows what they're doing when designing intelligent camera systems. The camera should never get this close to the character
Okay, we've spent a little too long on the camera, Mayo.
when fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, rant over. There's
Thank
DLC
fuck.
coming. I'm hyped for that. I can only speculate, but I'd imagine it's going to be some more enemy types for a new game plus, better training mode, maybe a wave-based survival mode and boss rush mode. Basically the Streets of Rage 4 treatment. That would be awesome, because I really love this game. It's just lacking in content. That's the issue with it being a 5-level roguelite. If this were a fully fledged campaign experience, it would have a lot more replay value, I think. In the meantime, mods. Lots and lots of
What the fuck?
mods. Play as John Wick. Play as Shaggy.
No, this is what I want.
Mods.
This is what I want. Fuck John Wick, fuck Shaggy. This is what I want.
Mods. Play as John Wick. Play as Shaggy. Play as fucking Kung Fu Panda.
Is that a bunch of me sixes?
It is. It's a bunch of Mr. B-Seeks, I think.
Play as enemy characters. Use boss attacks and spin around like Kuroki. I want a gore mod. Nothing too extreme, just some more blood. If I hit someone's head against the wall with a bat, there should be blood on the wall, and on their head. I don't think the official game needs a bunch of blood, but a mod would be great. So, do
Sadistic Mayo.
I recommend Sifu? Yes, I do.
Wait, no, what?
Mod would be great. So, do I recommend Sifu? Yes, I do.
You didn't, though.
Yeah, you said earlier that you're having trouble recommending the game.
Literally back here, you said you had a lot of difficulty recommending this game.
Yeah, because of the learning curve.
Exclusive. Yeah, exactly, Dr. Dragian. He found
Explosives!
he found an actual point, so he's got to keep picking on it. I mean, I guess. The mods look kind of dope. Yeah, they kind of fucking did.
Yeah.
If you've made it to the end of this video, you have a decent understanding of what you're getting into and the mechanics that you need to know. You're probably going to have a good time. Do I recommend it for people who have no idea what they're doing? That's harder to answer. The stats don't lie. Lots of players quit on level 2, and I've made the case here that it's entirely the fault of the game for not preparing people for the challenge. So
No,
I'd
not
say-
really. No, it's not really the game's fault. It's just people bitching about how they can't adapt to the game.
Yeah. I mean, we could take Morrowind, for example. Morrowind had a lot of people on consoles bitching about how difficult that game was when they didn't really understand the type of game it was supposed to be.
Yeah, you can apply it to Dark Souls as well because you got a bunch of people, kind of like Quantum, just complain about how hard, like
Mm-hmm.
how ball grinding Dark Souls games are.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point of them.
Yeah.
I wait for the game to
He recommends it, but he doesn't, exactly.
offer an easy mode, or until there's better instruction included, so jumping into normal is
Again,
merciless.
every time he keeps bringing up the easy mode, I'm just like, yeah, how about that?
Yeah, we'll get to that, goddamn.
Sifu is an early contender for Game of the Year for me. It's rare.
Yeah, despite numerous rants you've made and numerous
This
contradictions you've
almost
made,
40-minute
is
video.
yeah, apparently this is your game of the year, even though you dislike many, many, many aspects of it.
Yup.
Rare that I get this involved with a game and play it to death. In 2020, it was Doom Eternal. In 2021, it was Streets of Rage 4. And in 2022, it's this.
All you did was suck the dick of Doom Eternal and Streets of Rage 4 so far from what I've seen. You've never shat on either of those games as hard as this one.
Yeah.
I dedicated.
Well, lads.
Again, it's like, you know, what I said earlier. Why are you calling this game of the year at the time of making this video when it's only April?
Yeah, that's another big thing. Well, lads, just got to the office, gotta head off, but I'll see you next time. You know, that's fine, man. Pickups to you for stopping by the stream and shit and being in chat. See you in the next one, homie. Have a good work day at the office, I'm assuming. And so, yeah. Peace out.
See ya.
We're almost done this fucking video, Nier. Thank fuck.
A lot of this video to criticism because I honestly think this game can be better. I want it to be better. I want to show it to more people, but it needs to be better. Thank you for watching this review. Peace.
I feel like better is subjective in this context.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Mayo.
Alright, now we get to the easy mode.
Yeah, let's
Which
fucking...
is, it's not a, it's right there. It's the third video right there.
oh, I see.
Yeah. This is not as long, but I can imagine that it's going to be just as painful.
Alright, let me make sure I got the... I have to readjust the audio now.
Sifu's first major update is disappointing.
Okay, Nier, can you speak?
Penis.
Alright, that should be good.
I wish it weren't the case because
I love every time I ask you that, you say penis.
Go back real quick.
Yeah. We're going back to the beginning. I was just testing the audio. Alright, so this is his second video bitching about easy mode. Even though he advocated for a bad easy mode. Oh
Thank
wow,
God
we're
it's only
done finally.
16
Oh, oh great, another one.
Thank God it's only 16 minutes and not as long as the other one.
Yeah, thank the fuck. Time is it here? Okay, we might have time to get through this full thing, hopefully.
Sifu's first major update is disappointing. I wish it weren't the case because I love this game so much despite its big flaws, but I can't deny it, I'm really let down. It's been a while since I got angry writing a script.
Game of the year, though.
This is something I want to mention. He's really overdramatic when it comes to games.
Oh, definitely.
He's very overdramatic when it comes to this.
He's, have you ever watched Hidden Xperia?
I think so.
He does a lot of Halo shit, but he sometimes dabbles with other stuff. He did a video recently that I got like halfway through called the Downfall of Call of Duty Zombies. And it's got a really like dark and gritty and like just abysmal tone to it the whole time. It's like, god damn, dude. It's very dramatic.
Is it as grim and dramatic as my Nier fanboy videos?
I don't know how to compare it there. Maybe probably not quite as edgy or like dark in that regard, but he just sets a very, very bleak tone to it. It's like, goddamn.
Yep. Alright.
And I didn't think it would be Sifu that would bring me to this point. If you haven't seen my official review of this game, I recommend you check that out. It goes into detail about the major issues I have with it, in addition to all the praise I gave it. In this update,
And it was
There was
very,
barely
very,
any praise.
it was very contradictory.
There was, after watching that entire video with you, that's just like, no. There was barely any praise from that video. Barely. Most of it was criticism.
Yeah, like, can we name the things he actually praised? Because I'm struggling to actually think.
The
Um,
only the only things that come to mind are the amount of tech that he describes, the martial arts aspects of it, and what was it? That's it. That's all I
yeah,
can
I
think
don't
of
know.
is
He just kind of
the
sucked.
tech.
He just kind of sucked the dick of the combat for a little while, and that was like the only
Yeah.
pros of it.
Yeah, that's all I can think of is that he praised the martial arts aspects of it and then the tech and the combat. That's it.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was just like, okay, let's go down my top 100 problems with Sifu.
The easy mode, the lack of it, but I don't want it, but I do want it, but there's a learning curve, but it's fine. The bosses suck, but they're paced differently, and I just want more combat, but it's too hard already. It's just, what the fuck are you saying? Oh my
Yeah.
god, Nier, like at first I wasn't sure if I should do a video on that, because I'm like, I'm not well informed on a lot of the games we're talking about here, but after hearing it, it's like, how are you that contradictory?
How, in the bloodiest of all hells, do you have fans?
But but does he actually recommend his first video? Yeah. I mean, he did recommend Sifu after saying he wouldn't recommend it.
I don't recommend this game for new players, but I do recommend it. It's a great game. I can't recommend it for new players though. It's still a great game though. It's my game
It
of the
was
year,
it was
guys.
also kind of like fart sniffy and biased to be like, after watching this video, I recommend the game to you. It's like, you didn't even really go that in depth about how to play the game or like break it down mechanically. You just kind of sucked the dick a little bit and then bitched about it.
I genuinely think that most of the criticisms he made towards this game actually kind of pull me towards it. It's kind of like you make it a
Yeah.
criticism, you make it a criticism, but it seems kind of like a good thing.
Like, the good things he said about it drew me in as well, but all the bad things he said about it, for the most part, it's like, that sounds fun.
Yeah, like the learning curve. That sounds fun.
The only thing that didn't sound fun was the camera. That is it.
Yeah, he makes a very good point about the camera, but like complaining about the roguelike aspects of it, complaining about how
Yeah.
difficult it can be, how there's no hand holding, that sounds fun.
And then he bitched about their wanting hand holding, and now here we are. Which we should get into this.
Yeah, let's go.
The stuff they changed was based on feedback they've been getting directly for months, and the issues I brought up in my video that they actually addressed were those issues that have been pointed out since February. And unfortunately, the issues I brought up that were more unique to my review have not been addressed at all. So let's go over the
But you got your easy
I love
mode.
how I love how he feels like the devs listen to him. Like he feels like he's the main focus in Sifu's
I mean, they
audience.
did in rule number 1. Just
Oh
not the
yeah,
way they
definitely.
wanted.
Yeah, I mean, rule number one's a different story because I don't think many people play that.
I'm going to. Oh, God.
Yeah, rule number one's actually not bad. I like some of the gameplay of it so far.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. I mean, so far, the
Gameplay
art's not deterring
gameplay
me.
wise, yeah, the gameplay wise, it's very simple, but it's pretty fun once you learn it, or I guess just play it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm still a fan of old school Halo, which nowadays you can boil that down to be a bit simple. It's still got strategy to it, but you can boil it down to be pretty simple.
Hmm.
actual improvements they've implemented, the many things the game still desperately needs, and the atrocity that is easy mode.
Bro, you wanted
Which
it.
is,
You asked for
yeah.
it. Here, this is what you get.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Thank you, Sammy, the Sonic fan. When will you learn?
There's a new dark mode for the menus, fabulous. Still amazing it wasn't there from the
Oh, wait, so you did get something that you wanted.
beginning, but great, it's
Yeah.
here now, and I'll never go back. There's now a robust practice mode. You can spawn in any enemy that you've faced and practice guarding and punishing. You can even spawn in multiple enemies. This is
Wait,
great.
so earlier he said that they didn't address anything, but here
Yeah.
he is
And he's
addressing
displaying a
things.
yeah. Like, how can you fuck up that bad? He literally
You
just
could,
said they didn't address most of his shit, and they addressed the dark mode, they addressed the training mode,
they addressed the easy mode.
even though that was a bad idea, and now you're gonna bitch about it because you know it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
However,
Dude, just don't play easy mode. What's the problem? I mean, yeah, but the problem is also that he wanted it.
you can't set
Yeah.
up different combinations of enemies. You can only have one enemy type at a time, which is a decision I don't understand at all. Please someone explain why. You can also practice against bosses, which is pretty damn cool. You can even set it to phase 1 or phase 2. There's
Okay, so like, you know, barring that thing where you can't have different types of enemies, it does sound like they addressed a lot of his issues here.
an option
Yeah.
to replay the tutorial, but I see no button prompt next to it. If I activate my keyboard, it says it's the C key, but then on the controller, it's nothing? What's up with this? Does anyone else have this issue? What am I missing? I wish they'd give us options for different practice
I mean,
environments.
did he check his own bindings? Because there might be something in there in the actual controls.
Yeah, probably just check your bindings or whatever.
Like, maybe it's unbound or some shit, who knows?
At least something that isn't this awful, ugly red room where you can barely distinguish the
Like, for a PC player, he doesn't really seem like he checks that shit a lot.
walls. What's wrong with this simple square dojo? I call this mode a practice mode instead of a training mode because it's missing vital aspects needed to
Right.
learn the game.
What's the difference?
Mayo semantics.
As I said
Yeah,
in my review,
Yeah.
Literally.
Sifu
Like, what's the
absolute-
difference? What's the difference between practice mode and training mode? Enlighten me.
Yeah, let's just...
vital aspects needed to learn the game.
Because it apparently lacks vital aspects needed to learn the game. I guess.
What? That doesn't make sense.
It's literally giving you more aspects to learn the game.
As I said in my review, Sifu
So wait, does he literally just want, like, this entire training mode to just teach you everything about the game so you don't actually have to play it?
absolutely
That would go against that would go against the point of having to adapt to the game's mechanics.
Yeah. And... also goes
He
against
seems
his-
like he seems like the kind of guy that would want that meme of Elden Ring where the UI is just fucked.
You
remember that?
The one that Actman made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems like that kind of dude that would advocate for that.
Just had, like, every other video game UI you could think of. Fucking Jesus Christ, that UI was atrocious looking.
Yeah. My favorite part about that UI was when he included the UI from Bloons TD6.
Yes, he had that in there, and he also had he had, like, the Minecraft hotbar somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's like, goddamn. He probably wants training mode from Tekken or similar games. I mean, again, I'm not gonna like bash for more and more options in this training mode, but he's very weird with how he approaches it and back and forth.
Yeah.
fails at getting players to understand the importance of avoiding attacks and punishing to activate stun windows. It's the main mechanic of the game, and they don't even mention it. They hide it away in a tiny button on the detective board like it's not important, when it's single-handedly the thing that caused them to lose half their player base.
That's nice argument, Senator, but why don't you back it up with a sword?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Oh my fucking god, it's literally a moment. It's literally one of those moments. He's just kind of speaking out of his ass there.
Yeah, like, where's your proof that that's why people left?
Like, you could make a case of correlation, but, you know. Objection, hearsay.
Yeah, objection, hearsay.
Fucking, that's literally the entirety of their case in that trial, dude.
Yeah.
People not understanding the avoid and stun system. That directional throw can be used during the stun state after an avoid and
Bro, it literally fucking told you!
Yeah.
punish, all that stuff. And I'm so disappointed to see that they haven't addressed this in the slightest. There is nothing in practice.
They don't need to.
Oh, they've already fucking
They
told
literally
you.
don't need to.
They already told you. They already addressed it. For someone who also bitched about them, he also, keep in mind, bitched that he didn't want more and more tips intruding you, but now here he is asking for, a replay of the same tip because he doesn't understand it. And he also bitched about having to redo the tutorial bit at the beginning of the game all the time, yet here he is wanting a tutorial bit on the same thing.
Oh my. I'm dying.
Literally, though, like, fucking Mayo
The,
makes no sense, ever.
the Dane Bramage is kicking in. It's kicking in hard.
I don't know
It's
if
coming in clutch.
I don't know if I coined that, but fucking hell. I just started saying that one day.
It's just whenever you make those points, it's just like, yeah, the Dane Bramage is kicking in. And it's
Yeah.
coming in clutch.
Clutching you hard.
Yeah.
Show me on the doll where the Dame Bramage hurt you.
That takes a
Everywhere.
player through the
Fair. Justified.
stun mechanic. Something like avoid this enemy's attacks and then punish quickly to put them in stun and then throw them.
Oh,
Do it
yeah.
3
There he is again, advocating for hand holding, even though he doesn't want that.
I just dissected that entirely, so
Yep.
it's very contradictory.
times to pass the stage. Basics. Basic game mechanics are still not featured in this game.
Yes, they are. You just happen to be so goddamn retarded that you've missed it all.
Isn't that literally what the repeating tutorial does for you?
Yeah, and he bitched about having to do that over and over again. Which I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You could have an option to skip that after doing it the first time, but still,
Yeah. Yeah, but it's still a contradiction right here.
it is. That doesn't take away from his contradictions. So, this man's just fucking stupid.
He is.
So who cares about being able to spawn 3 enemies at a time? You're still not showing people what kind of game they're getting themselves into. I can't believe it.
You mean
We also
that's just assuming that people just mindlessly buy games. Like, I can tell you right now, I can just look at what kind of game it is, maybe look at some gameplay of it and see if I'm into it or not.
I mean, yeah.
That's just assuming that people will just mindlessly buy games and just go head first.
Mayo's expecting the average intelligence of people to be equivalent to, like, Quantum.
Yeah.
Just doesn't know anything about it. I didn't even know it was a Souls game. Like, how the fuck? Oh my god. People like this are just... I don't know how they function.
I don't either.
still cannot select which enemy we want to attack when triggering focus attacks. If there are multiple enemies around you, the game chooses the closest one by default when that's not even who I wanted to target. There can be multiple enemies in range, but you can only target one. Why can't they make it where one of the left or right buttons cycles through available targets? That shouldn't be that hard to do.
I mean, I can kind of agree with him there.
Enemy magnetism
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it's been changed at all. I don't have a huge problem with the magnetism in general, but it's too strong and you can just get snapped into attacking someone behind you because they're closer than the enemy in front of you. It sucks. It's not game breaking, but it's irritating when it happens. They've also made it to where the camera doesn't zoom in when doing takedowns in a lot of combat situations, which is a change that I hate.
What? Well, wait. Didn't he just bitch about the camera zooming in all... Like, no. Mayo, no. Mayo, no. Mayo, no. You bitched for 3 minutes about the camera and wanting it zoomed out. No. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my dog, one of my dogs barking, by the way. But god damn.
God. Oh my fucking god.
That was literally the only point he had.
Oh my god. I'm dying.
Yeah, oh my fuck. This was bad. This is worse than I ever thought it was. Holy fuck.
This is actually like pain inducing.
I loved that point from Quantum as if he didn't know it was a FromSoft game. Yeah, he literally like, what the fuck? How do you not know?
No, it's not. No. It's not a FromSoft game. It's a Bandai Namco game. Just
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
according to Malcolm, 'em as well.
I'm aware some people found it disorienting, but without that camera movement,
Including
the
you.
Yeah, literally, you also said it was disorienting.
impact from these takedowns is gone. I don't feel it.
The impact. Wait, but Mayo, I thought you said that the point of those like glory kills and stuff wasn't for the gameplay impact.
Yeah, didn't you already address that they look cool?
Oh my fucking god, dude, no.
Excited by them anymore. They've lost
Oh, they lost their excitement. He's not hard anymore, guys.
their cinematic intensity. Now it's just waiting for your character to finish an animation before you continue fighting, which is
That's all it was.
what it was before, but it didn't feel like that. Now it does. I need someone in the Sifu community to direct me to a mod to fix it. And if
Oh my god, dude.
anyone at Slow Clap is watching this, I'm begging you for at least a menu option to restore the original cinematic takedowns. Please. And the overall camera has not been fixed. It's still just as bad.
But he literally addressed a point that they improved the camera.
Oh no! No! Mayo, no! They fixed the camera and you're bitching about it and now it's not fixed. Oh god. I can't. Now he's
Let's look at
getting
his
entitled, I guess. Yeah, he really is.
I mean, this is literally just Mayo going like, "Yeah, why aren't the devs listening to me and me alone?"
I can't wait to kill him in that one game. That'll be very cathartic. I'm gonna look up some gameplay of that after this.
As it has been. I think it's incredible that they haven't implemented a simple transparency feature to walls and textures so the camera can stay back at a reasonable distance. Yeah,
Bro, you just... Oh my... No. Oh, I'm done. I can't talk about it. I'm just gonna go. You're wrong. Shut the fuck up, Mayo. No.
this update just hasn't done much to improve this game. We now have easy and hard difficulties, which I'm very happy about. Sifu does such a horrible job at teaching its
Look at the title of the video, guys. Easy mode is a disaster.
mechanics to new players that I welcome an easier experience to help struggling players ease into the game. And of course, a hard mode for veterans is a great idea. Hard mode is a bit of a mixed bag. Overall, I like it. You have less life and structure, enemies have stronger defense, so get ready to get parried if you're getting too aggressive, and enemies are noticeably more aggressive themselves. There's a lot less standing around and waiting while their friends take turns attacking. You can easily get overwhelmed by groups, especially when heavy enemies are involved. The fat guys are brutal, the bodyguards feel harder to punish, and
The fat guys are brutal.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
just live forever. It's really important to control your space and not let yourself get cornered. The fights themselves have not been changed at all, which is surprising. I was expecting a little bit of a remix, maybe an extra heavy in certain rooms.
You want master levels.
Yeah,
been
that
really cool.
it does sound like Master Levels
That's what
or
it
New
was.
Game Plus.
Yeah, like, okay, the OG Halo games did this where, like, each difficulty, the combinations of enemies were different and ranks would get higher, so it's not like that would be a bad thing. So I can
Yeah.
kind of see what he's saying here, but it's like, the way he's describing it is like he wants master levels.
Yeah.
Boss fights are now crazy. 50-50s, man. 50-50s everywhere. It's like Slow Clap said, how can we make every boss way more annoying? Let's give them more sweep attacks and 50-50s that'll nail
He already didn't like the bosses, so I don't know what I expected.
anyone without good
Yeah.
reactions. Well, it works. Boss fights feel way less predictable now. It feels like sweeps can come out at any time. Strings that used to be
But weren't they
punishable-
already unpredictable before? Didn't you literally address the fact that all the bosses have different pacings?
Yeah, and he didn't like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The fat guys are brutal. Yo, Mayo can't beat EDP 445 in a fight. Yo, that's the matchup we need to see, guys. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
alone in chat. That's a relief. Yeah, I mean, chat's kind of slow at the moment, but can't do much about that, y'all.
Yeah.
aren't punishable anymore. It's a pretty serious change. I don't feel like I'm just waiting for the pattern and then punishing. Fights feel a lot more improvisational and reaction-based. It's good. Karaoke Phase 2 is a nightmare, and Ginseng, who I already struggled with, is uniquely annoying. Yay!
Uniquely annoying.
That's a phrase I've never heard in my
Oh
life.
my fucking god.
Yang is not so bad, actually. He doesn't feel nearly as extreme as some of the others. While
Wait, wasn't this the one that he hated the most? Because he couldn't use his precious focus attacks?
Yeah.
Karaoke took 20 years off my life. So yeah, hard mode has some good things in it, and some aspects that are disappointing. But overall, I'm generally okay with it, and I'll be playing it like this for the foreseeable future. Since we now have multiple difficulties, I think it's become important to add additional save profiles. I have a profile on normal with most moves unlocked, I have my hard mode profile, and I have my girlfriend's normal profile because she's learning how to play. For this video, I wanted to try out
Mayo
easy
has a
mode.
girlfriend.
Well,
It's
That girl
Emily.
has some shit.
It's
taste.
Emily.
Emily has some shit. Oh, Emily.
It's Emily.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. For those that don't understand, watch the last stream where he brings up Emily is Away, the video game. God
That was
damn.
that was a good joke.
Yeah, I couldn't not do it, man. Fuck.
well, I have to delete one if I want to try that difficulty. That's pretty dumb. So let's get to easy mode, the controversial easy mode. It is not good. Sifu is a skill-based game.
Well, you asked for it.
Launching
Yeah.
with just the one difficulty was a statement that they were confident in their vision. They wanted a game that demanded
Yeah.
players.
It's almost like they wanted you to adapt to the game's difficulty and
Yeah,
mechanics.
They
And
did.
adding in difficulties was arbitrary. I sound like Mayo when I say arbitrary, but it really is arbitrary.
No, you're not wrong here, though, because there was no reason. It was just a shitty fucking easy mode that doesn't do anything to help learn the game.
Yes. They should have just kept it to one difficulty where they force you to adapt.
Uniquely annoying would be great on a shirt. Could be, I guess.
No, don't give Mayo ideas.
No, give me ideas, not Mayo.
learn how to play it well to find success. I respect that a lot. However, a lot of people simply couldn't overcome the brutal challenge presented in level 2, and they quit the game. Many people called for an easy mode, and plenty of snobby players just belittled them for sucking or not wanting to learn. Look, Sifu isn't just a hard game.
That's the... Oh my god. Okay. Fucking hell, Mayo. I understand more and more why he doesn't like Dark Souls.
It's a game that poorly communicates its core mechanics. That's why I so desperately wanted this update to introduce a mechanics tutorial. If it's not gonna have that, then an easy mode is fine. But it has to be something that acts as a bridge to the normal difficulty, which is where the real game is found. And this is why Sifu's new easy mode is an embarrassing failure. To start off, you have more health, enemies are less aggressive, they react less defensively, and they have simpler attack patterns.
You asked for it.
Wow. You're telling me that an easy mode is easy?
Uh-huh. And he literally asked for it. I
Holy
don't know what you
shit.
expected, Mayo.
What a fucking concept.
Oh,
An
God.
easy mode actually being easy.
Nier. Do you see that?
Oh no, is that a skit?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, that's all we
There's live action in this, guys.
need. If they had
Oh,
just left
no.
it at that, we would have an easier version of the game that lets people get away with mashier, sloppier offense and weak defense. But
This is literally what you asked for when you said you wanted an easy mode. I don't know what the fuck you expected.
Jesus Christ.
they would still eventually run out of lives and have to reevaluate their play. It would just happen later in the game. You'd arrive at the tower on your first playthrough at age 65, instead of dying at the club for 2 days straight and getting frustrated and quitting. Little by little, players would realize that they should be blocking, trying to avoid attacks, not spamming attack all the time so they don't get parried,
Remember, guys, he didn't want too much intrusive learning shit, though.
Yeah.
etc. but they went
Like, dude, you're advocating for the game to make you adapt when that's literally what it was doing before. And then you wanted an easy mode, which fucked up that ability for players to adapt. I don't know what you expected.
It's just, how do you not realize that that's what the game was doing before? And by asking for an easy mode, you're ruining the game's purpose.
You're ruining the entire identity of a roguelike where it's about replaying it and learning it.
and ruined it by also making your character age much slower, only aging 1 year per death. So not only is it a lot easier to survive and defeat enemies, you're barely even punished for dying. I'll explain why this is such a massive issue. Because of the
I mean, it was an issue before they even made it, bro.
reduced enemy aggression and defense, it becomes very easy to defeat entire rooms by just mashing random buttons and spamming dash. You don't have to block, ever, much less avoid attacks and punish. You can just constantly be on the offense. Literally, you don't even need to touch the analog stick in many occasions.
Okay, alright, hang on.
Due to the enemy magnetism and never having to use avoids, you can get through a lot of the game one-handed. This is not an exaggeration.
Hey, Abel, what are you doing?
I'm playing Sifu.
But that's not how you play Sifu.
It's easy.
Easy mode.
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
No.
No.
At least learning.
Why, Mayo? Why? Why is this here? Why is this fucking here? Oh,
Like I
Jesus
said,
Christ.
like I said before in my video on him, his skits make Channel Awesome actually funny.
I mean, Channel Awesome used to actually make okay content at one time.
It makes me think Angry Joe is like God himself compared to
Yeah,
like,
it makes
other
Angry
videos
Joe's
are.
skits look like fucking cinematic, like, yeah, like fucking hell.
I would take the humor of fucking Nutshack over this.
I don't know who that is, to be fair.
No, it's not a YouTuber. It's a cartoon, an adult
Oh.
cartoon that was like really, 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 really bad. I would take that over Mayo's skits.
Fair take. The developers didn't watch my video and update the game exactly how I wanted them to. How dare they not acknowledge my degree in game design? It's a turd. Hashtag me poo. Oh god. Fucking lo-fi
guess you
spitting facts.
I guess you can say this skit is shit.
No.
Fair point, Drag.
Fucking, oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore, Mayo.
Something?
No.
Does this make you like Sifu?
Not really.
Okay. What do you think they could do to make this mode better?
Maybe a style mirror.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's a jab towards me.
Oh my god. I'm glad
I feel like that's a jab towards me.
Oh my fucking god, no, this is bad. This is just.
Also, doesn't the game already have a style meter technically?
Technically.
Technically, it already has a style meter. Did they just forget that it exists?
Also, does Mayo not understand how to, like, at the very least, crop his footage if he can't, like, change the resolution of it?
Yeah.
Like, if you couldn't change the resolution of this, how hard would it have been to, like, put a fucking, just size it so it fills the screen?
Yeah. It's dumb. But I do feel like that style meter's like.
Oh, 100%.
Joke right there.
It definitely. At the
Yeah.
very least, it's a jab at Ultra Kill, if not you.
Yeah.
Heavy enemies like the bodyguard and disciples can still screw you up. You'll die a few times, and boss fights will knock off a few years too, but it just doesn't matter because there's not a chance in hell that you'll ever get a game over, even if it's your first time playing. So if there's no threat of a game over, why would anyone care about how many times they die while playing terribly and not learning anything? If you
I mean, you asked for this type of an easy mode, I'm just gonna say.
still aged exponentially, you would feel the need to play a little smarter, learn a thing or two here and there. But on top of there being no consequence to dying over and over, there's also a new shrine option called Rejuvenate that recovers 5 years of your life at the cost of only 1,000 XP, and you can buy it at every shrine. Are you doing the math on this? You only age 1 year with every death, no matter how many deaths you have. So with 3 shrines per level with opportunities to rejuvenate at each one, that means you can die 15 times for free every level. And you'll always have XP to rejuvenate because the game is so easily beaten by brainless mashing that there's zero need to unlock new skills and try new tactics to survive, because you're in no danger. You don't need to invest in focus bar upgrades because focus isn't needed ever, because everyone dies to mashing anyway. And you don't need to invest in your structure bar.
Theoretically, this allows you to die around 130 times in one run. So fucking blame yourself, dude.
Yeah, you asked for this. You knew very well that this game forced you to adapt to its mechanics, but instead you advocated for an easy mode and hand-holding.
Yeah, the game already did exactly what you wanted it to, you just couldn't see it. And now that the fact that it has this in it, which you advocated for, it's just all the sadder.
Yeah, it's like irony. It's like top levels of irony.
Honestly, yeah, this is actually ironic, fuck.
Because there's no need to ever block. I just played through the whole game without blocking once or using focus attacks, mashing and dashing randomly like a moron, rejuvenating at shrines, and I beat the entire game effortlessly at age 27. They've completely removed even the slightest possibility of...
That's not really surprising, Mayo, because you did beat this game deathless before this even came out.
Yeah, this is a fucking easy mode.
Getting the game over, even on the first playthrough for a new player. They even have random enemies give you full health refills during combat from time to time. And I know what some of you are saying. LOL, Mayo, it's an easy mode. What did you expect? Look.
This maybe
The
he's self-aware. Oh god, man.
Straight up.
That does not make me look good.
Straight up, just... He's being a baby. He's a man-child.
The easy mode is easy, I'm shocked. Fucking exactly, Lo-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell?
There are different degrees of difficulty even in easy modes. I make a lot of comparisons to Resident Evil on this channel, and I'll do it again here. Resident Evil has an
good.
easy mode that gives you a lot more ammo, health, and save opportunities, and lowers the enemy count. That makes it a lot easier. But you still have to play the game. They don't also give you waypoints showing you where to go, an inventory 3 times the size, and put every puzzle item in the middle of the fucking starting room. What would be the point of even playing the game at that point?
Yeah, but like you pointed out, it gives you more ammo and it gives you less enemies to fight. That can be applied to Sifu, where you age less when you die.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? What's the difference?
The easy mode is easy. The horror, exactly. The fucking horror. Oh, thank fuck I sped this up. We're almost done.
Sifu is a game that has to be appreciated.
Actually, if anyone sped this up, it's Mayo, because he's a fucking sped.
Be enjoyed. You have to get it, and we should want more people to get it. We should want more players to be playing games like these that demand skill, because then we'll see more of these games. Sifu's easy mode should...
Well, then don't ask for a fucking easy... Oh my god.
...make players feel confident about stepping up the difficulty. But when there's no consequence for playing terribly from start to finish, they're not going to learn anything. I've been waiting until this update came out to recommend...
That's exactly the point that... Oh my god. That is exactly the point I've been trying to make throughout this entire stream. And here you are, just now, after this update came out, you're acknowledging it. You're actually a charlatan.
Oh my god. Let's just hear that again. Like, fucking hell.
Sifu's easy mode should make players feel confident about stepping up the difficulty. But when there's no consequence for playing terribly from start to finish, they're not going to learn anything. I've been waiting until this update came out.
Yeah, that's like the entire point we've been trying to make. There was an arbitrary easy mode to begin with because there's no consequence, so you're not going to learn anything.
God. Mayo. You can't be this fucking retarded.
Like,
oh my god.
I learned about Mayo from his like Doom Eternal shit, and I thought he had really good takes there, and ever since then, it's just been downhill. I swear to fucking god.
Oh, they're really going to struggle with the normal difficulty and they're going to give up. I was hoping that easy mode would just tone it down in certain areas, but still give an experience that wants them to learn its mechanics in order to beat the game, because then it gets addictive and you want more. But this is a travesty. And I hope this answers the question of why do you care about easy mode when it's not made for you? I know that, okay? I know it's not made for me. That's my whole point. It's supposed to be made
You
asked
literally,
for it.
you literally asked for it, and you literally said you weren't going to play it to begin with because you said it's not for you in the last fucking video. So keep that same fucking
Which one is
energy.
it? This
Oh
is
my god.
This is exactly. This is the top. This is like the top definition. This is the textbook definition of switching the goalpost every time.
Yes. This is a fucking contradiction. You literally, in the last video, said otherwise. You said the exact fucking opposite.
Yes.
for people who had trouble playing normal mode, but it ignores normal mode's instructional issues and delivers an experience that does absolutely nothing to prepare you to move upwards. It demonstrates a staggering lack
Which was the entire issue we presented to you all along.
of awareness.
Yes.
No, I am not playing easy mode, but I care a lot about the experience of other players who need help getting into this game. But apparently no one is interested in actually helping them, just giving them an option to go play around with their toys in the sandbox. When talking about difficulty in games, Dark Souls gets brought up a lot, or Sekiro or Elden Ring, and a lot of Dark Souls players are against the inclusion of an easy mode.
Yes.
Now, I'm not a Souls player, I'm not here to take sides in that argument. But Souls players, hear me out. Let's say that hypothetically, there was
Oh
going to be an
no.
easy mode.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is going to hurt me
No.
more than it hurts you, Nier. I actually play a
No.
lot of Souls games. I don't know if you do.
No, I've played Elden Ring. I know where this is going.
Okay.
I don't like Elden Ring, it's not for me, but I know very well where this is going.
Well, at the very least, I am actually a fan of Souls games. So, this is going to hurt me.
Mode added to Dark Souls. It's happening, there's nothing you can do about it. What kind of easy mode would you prefer? One, an easy mode that allows you to mash your way through the entire game and all boss fights with no danger of ever dying. Or two, a lighter version of the main game experience that helps lesser skilled players ease into the game's mechanics at a slower, less brutal pace, and ends up with them.
That's the problem.
No.
You can't really do that, is the thing.
No, that's, again, just adapt to the game's mechanics. You don't need an easy mode.
Let's say, hypothetically, Ben Shap Mayo.
Now, let's see. Hypothetically.
Oh god. Oh fucking god. I'm a die-hard Souls fanboy since Prepare to Die edition, and no, it does not need an easy mode. Well, he's not saying it needs one, but he's saying hypothetically if it did get one, and then he's trying to describe, like, would you want one that's just, you know, mindless, or do you want one that's just a light version of the regular game? And it's like, he's basically neglecting the fact, or the idea that that's basically that you can't do that because it already detracts away from the experience of what they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually learning to play intelligently and wanting to raise the difficulty to see the true experience. I cannot imagine that a single Souls fan wouldn't pick the second option. That's what Sifu needed, and it's ruined by the changes to the aging system and the ability to rejuvenate. The entire game falls apart, and it really concerns me because it makes me feel like Slowclap has completely misunderstood people's issues with their game's difficulty. The problem wasn't that they couldn't just play dumb and get away with it. The problem was that the game does a shitty job at teaching players the skills they need to survive. And instead of making a mechanics tutorial, or making an easy mode that helps people
But Mayo, you wanted less tutorial.
learn the game at a slower pace, they've just said, fuck it, if you can't deal with our crappy design, just go mash buttons in easy mode, because that must be what you want. And that pisses me off. I'm pissed off because this game is really
Okay, no, it wasn't crappy design, it just went over your fucking head.
Yeah, and also here he is being overdramatic.
Yeah. He's kind of going on a Spurg session here.
fucking good.
Yeah.
It sucks that so many people dropped it because of how poorly it guides players into its mechanics. Now with this update, it looks like that issue isn't going to be fixed, and it's a fucking shame. Why can
Yeah, he's kind of Spurging out here.
we still not skip cutscenes? Like and subscribe. Bye.
How
Goddamn.
pissed off and petty was he there at the end? Hang on, I gotta slow it down and go back. It was real quick. He sounded real pissed and petty there at the end.
Cutscenes
Yeah.
isn't going to be fixed, and it's a fucking shame. Why can we still not skip cutscenes? Like and subscribe. Bye.
Poor little Mayo. God fucking damn. Oh, fucking hell. So really quick, I do want to look up one thing for some cathartic reasons. Or, fucking hell. Do you know of a video where you can actually see Underthemayo in the game?
Well, there's his video criticizing it. But I don't think there is.
Fucking. I was gonna see if I could find one.
Don't be surprised if you see hentai in the thumbnail.
Fucking A. I mean, look at this one already.
I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
you don't see titties on there, so you're fine. But we're
Yeah.
finally through the videos.
Yeah, at the very least. I was gonna try and find something cathartic where we could watch Mayo get shot in the fucking video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I basically meant that it shouldn't have an easy mode, but try explaining that to someone who just doesn't get the psychology behind Soul's difficulty design. Well, Nier, you're one to talk. Wait, what?
What? I'm one to talk about what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to say.
What are you referring to?
You know, big ups for joining the server, BT. What up, homie? I didn't see that until now. I could at least try and find the game itself. I've never actually seen it. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I know, I've seen some of the art. This is one of the games Mayo shat on, guys. I wanted to actually see what it looked like. I was hoping we could see Mayo get killed in it. Because the developers put him in the game.
Let these zombies get closer to me.
It doesn't look like a bad game.
It's really simple in terms of gameplay.
Mindless shooter.
The reason I did that was to keep
Yeah.
one man down, because it gives,
Oh yeah, you can kick bodies.
if I die from that,
That's
it's so
great.
stupid. Like, health is so important. Why did the music change? Oh, this guy just woke up. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Well, it's not a bad looking game at the very least. You want to see that? I haven't looked it up at all, but means you're here. Near. God damn it, I can't spell. Let's look up that other game.
Oh, hatred.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Hello everyone, this is Dark Nude, and welcome to Hatred, a psychotic...
Right off the bat, look at the hatred logo. It looks
Everyone,
like
this is Dark
Doom.
Nude, and
It does! Oh god! Oh no.
Yeah, that does look like the Doom logo.
so let's go ahead and jump right into
I mean, this is very edgy
the
looking.
game. Alright, so it looks like difficulties are easy,
Okay, yeah, I don't.
squeamish to blood, and don't like violence per se, don't want to see innocent people get killed. Definitely don't watch this series, because this game got so much negative press before its release already.
So is it literally like just School Shooter the game, but for the entire city?
It's a game where you just kill people for no reason.
It literally is, oh god.
Damn.
It's just School Shooter the game. Hatred is just Doom School Shooter Edition. Literally, that's what it fucking sounds like.
You know, women, I don't know about children.
I don't know
but it's
about
just- It's a
children.
brutal game.
I hope so.
And, I know
At this
it's
rate,
hard
it
to
might
do
as
that.
well let me shoot a fucking baby.
Defend the public.
Dude, if I can kill children in
probably-
this game, I'm sold.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
more ways than Grand Theft Auto has. Like, it's
Literally, that's one of the things I hate about Bethesda. I always get a kill kids mod.
gonna be rough when it comes to press, but I think the game's gonna be good. All right.
I want
Press
to see
G
some
to
more
throw
like
it.
actual fucking gameplay of
man.
this.
So yeah,
Oh boy, a cutscene.
In the grave as many as I can. It's time for me to kill,
Oh god, it just is School Shooter, the fucking kill god.
to die.
all right, here we go. Everyone's gonna fucking die. Oh my god,
Bro.
this thing is fucking brutal. Oh, we're doing an execution.
Bro. Oh my
I'm
fucking
sold.
god. I am too, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fucking great. Holy
I'm
shit.
sold. I'm gonna put this on my wish list.
Oh, it already is on mine. I'm gonna watch this. I need some more catharsis after fucking Mayo, not gonna lie.
Oh, it's only $6.
Stuff
Oh
his
shit.
head in.
Oh yeah, it was cheap. It was cheap as fuck. Yeah, I just joined. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a Tech 9 and Steven's double barrel in the game. Oh, fucking hey, man. Hope you're bringing Columbine into this shit.
One of my friends on Steam made a review for Hatred. It goes like this: At first, I was sad and lonely, but then I received a game code for this game from the CIA, and I'm enjoying it so far. Great game.
My FBI agent hooked me up with this awesome game, guys, after I was sad and my girlfriend broke up with me. Oh, God, why do I get a desire to bring a gun to school tomorrow?
Ah, damn. Someone's gonna take that out of context for sure.
Oh, God, clip me all you fucking want, homie. God damn, I'm 25. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Oh, boy.
god. Alright. So, do the cops come, or do we just get to go on a full killing spree? I guess we'll find out.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Sorry, lady.
I'm just
Time
gonna
to
not
die.
pause. I'm just gonna let this play. I'm gonna lower him a bunch.
Okay, so two walls. I got it. Yeah, guys, I plan on playing this game through. I don't know if there's a definite end or if it's just
I plan on playing this game through.
I've not figured this out yet. But I'll probably do some kind of let's play playthrough type thing.
Don't come to school tomorrow, though.
Oh yeah, that meme with the bowling pins, where the bowling ball is the one being bullied, and then he gives a note to his bowling pin friend, "Don't come to school tomorrow," and then just goes spared.
Oh, fuck, that's great. Dude, the fact that you can do executions, too, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, oh, the cops do show up, I guess. So is this just like GTA Killing Spree the game?
Yeah, this seems like top-down GTA.
Oh, let's execute this cop.
It's GTA, okay, so it's like, you know that old meme, Gears of Halo Theft Auto 5?
Cop in a video game.
Yeah.
That's this game.
Let's see, can we drive straight through this bitch's front door?
Oh, you can run
You
over
can
their
drive?
corpses,
Oh my god, you can oh, I'm getting this fucking game.
Sweet. I ain't gonna
dude, this is great.
This game
This
is
game looks
awesome. Yeah. Why have I not heard about it until now?
I'm switching to my hand.
This game looks awesome.
This game is great. It's literally school shooter Doom or Doom School Shooter Edition mixed with a little bit of GTA.
Rifle ammo.
Holy fuck, this is messed.
Speaking of which, eat a grenade.
I generally like this type of top-down shooter. Killzone Liberation on PSP turned me onto it. I mean, look out, bro. The FBI might be onto you.
Okay, so I can hold right mouse to kind of look around, kind of get some distance there. I like that.
I want to see Mayo review this game.
Oh no.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Come back here. Some of that precious health back by snapping your neck.
Oh god, does it actually have glory kills? Did he just say he gets health back?
You see, it looks like a bar. Some of that precious health back by.
Oh, you
snapping
do.
your neck.
Oh, Mayo would love this game then.
There's glory kills, guys.
Yeah, this game has glory kills.
It genuinely looks awesome. This game does actually look really fucking fun, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna pick this up. It's only like fucking $5 or $6. Like, I'm gonna pick this up and play it. For
You know,
sure.
for an absurdly edgy game, its physics are really good.
Yeah, I'm kinda impressed by everything I'm seeing here. You can drive cars, you can shoot just everything you want to, you can drive into fucking buildings. It's got genuinely fun, like, just, destructible environments, from the looks of it. There's glory kills. What's not to love here?
Around and doing nothing but killing people. And I don't know. I guess people.
Never mind, guys, it's a mindless shooter.
Shoot up their school.
Mindless shooter,
I
innit?
never had that desire. I mean, I had the desire to go kill some bitches in a video game, but
Okay, Nier, real quick, could I ask you what the, because this is one that I don't understand the backstory to. What's the whole? I'm guessing it's related to the whole like him calling you a pedo thing, but the 19's a new 10, isn't it? Like, what exactly was that?
Oh, yeah, it does relate to the whole mischief calling me a pedo thing. But not really, because the clip was, you know, that live stream, you know, where he was humiliating me in BT. It's just this random chat message going like 12, more like 14, and then Mischief responds like, "Bro, 19's the new 10."
Okay, I just didn't understand where that originated from. Pretty much. Yeah,
And then
FBI and
after Mischief said that, he's like, "Bro, I misworded that. Don't clip me." And then someone clipped him.
Yeah, that's why you never asked to not be clipped. Yeah, FBI in Germany. I think not, bro. They're everywhere. What did Mischief do to you? I'm interested. There's a whole rabbit hole there.
Oh yeah, it's a whole rabbit hole of just what he did to me.
Fucking, you guys are both in the server. You two could join VC sometime, I guess. I don't know. It's up to you, Nier. To be fair.
Let's take some intelligence not to take it past that. I don't know. But, oh well, life is life. And this is a fucking sweet game.
Life is
Yeah,
life.
this is actually pretty cathartic after what we just went through.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Cops are rushing in here.
This is exactly the type of game I needed to look at after seeing that shit. This is why I wanted to see Mayo getting killed in that other game, but this is a... You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we came here instead.
Switch back to my assault rifle.
This game genuinely looks fucking fun.
It does.
What's that? Yeah, let's take the van.
I like the black and white aesthetic with the only colors being like blood and like the police
Take the cop car?
Yeah.
sirens and the fire.
Or should I say, oh, van? Okay, that's the horrible pun. Alright, let's go. Let's just take a nice drive and just...
Let's just take a nice drive down. It's a nice Sunday drive, guys.
I wasn't expecting this when I first saw it. I
So
thought
I'm
it
guessing
was
this is...
on scale.
Is this city like procedurally generated?
Ran you off the
Or
road.
is it like
Where do you think
a
you're going?
giant ass map that they actually made? I'm wondering.
Oh, cops.
Because it strikes me as procedurally generated.
What do you think you're doing?
Mm.
Oh, that bitch just ran me over.
Oh, is he
Ran
dead?
me over.
Yeah, he got ran over.
Bruh.
Let's restart the
Bruh.
Alright. I'm making my way to, I guess that's a bar. I'm just gonna
That's a
shoot
bar.
my way in that direction. I don't
Oh,
know if-
Red Dead vibes. What he's doing right now in this game, and he just talked about a bar, I would do exactly this in Red Dead saloons. All the time. Just go fucking bomb the place and shoot everybody.
like,
I guess that's why this game appeals to me, guys. You know, the FBI is coming to my door. God damn.
Yeah, we're on an FBI watch list now because of what we're saying.
Fucking hell.
it says eliminate the populace, 41 remaining, so we can kill everybody.
And you can kill everybody. There's a population you can wipe out.
Oh my
That's
God.
Oh my
fucking...
god.
There's a literal population measure to wipe. That's
Let's
fucked.
see, 38 remaining.
38 remaining. That's fucking... Oh my
Let's try to
god.
avoid the cops because they're kind of rough. There's two.
Oh shit, he's got a gun.
Kill all of them. I feel like there's more than
Goddamn.
38 people though, or 40 something people. I swear it seemed like that when I'm going through the map, but maybe I'm wrong here. 30 left. We're getting there. Where do you think you're going? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Gotta shoot him, bro.
Explode! Explode! Oh yeah.
God damn.
See the light explosion?
I fucking... That is awesome.
This is so sick though.
The house
This game
just
looks
falling
like
apart.
The chromatic like black and red.
The physics are really good.
I really even didn't notice that till just now.
Yo, I gotta
I
like...
wasn't paying attention. I was too busy set on blood. But it's pretty sweet. Where do you think you're going?
Fucking... Sorry. I'm trying to like... I thought that would be a smaller screen, but I want to see when this game came out, to be fair. I'll check that out in a second, though.
We're a mile away. Oh god.
Just
we got
finish the
officers
video
coming.
first.
Fucking grenade. Alright, how many we got left here? 19. So we're just over halfway here. Kick that fucking door in. Oh, fucking cop right
Oh.
Fucking
Alright,
got
well,
him.
Maybe we'll be able to finish it in the next episode. If you want to see more, please subscribe and let me know in the comments if this is something you'd want to see on the channel more regularly. And I will start pumping these guys out. But again, guys, thanks for watching.
Dude,
We'll see
this
you
video is like 2015, so... This game's
Oh, wow,
like...
that was a while ago.
This game came out a little while ago. Fucking hell. Let me like find it. Pretty sure it's in my wish list, but I'll just look it up.
Alright, well, that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be into it here in a second anyway. I just want to see when this game came out, to be fair. 2015, June 1st. God damn. Well, I'm gonna be checking that game out for sure. But I am probably gonna be ending the stream here, so thank you a lot for coming on Nier and shit talking Mayo with me. That was fucking fun.
Yeah, it
Helped
was
me
fun.
get through the Dane Bramage.
The Dane Bramage.
Yeah. Needed the assistance to get through it, goddamn. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty painful to go through.
I appreciate you coming on though, homie. Big ups to you. I'll be
Yeah,
talking to you
anytime.
I'll be talking to you sometime, I'm sure. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Peace. Alright, guys. That is gonna be it for the stream. I do appreciate everybody popping in. A lot of names to fucking remember, so goddamn. But Lo-Fi, you're one of the top ones in the chat. Big ups to you, Dr. Dragian, or however I pronounce that. Big ups to you as well for being here for most of that. I do appreciate it, y'all. Thanks for stopping in, y'all. I'm not sure when the next video is going to be, too, to be fair. I got to start working on something. I'll figure it out. But I can be streaming in between that and the next video, so don't worry. I'll give you some content either way. You know, don't forget... fuck that up. Don't forget to come back for some more quality therapy. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out.